Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. If you're looking for your horoscopes, you've come to the right place. Click the down bar or the comment section, find your zodiac sign, hit that timestamp next to your zodiac sign, and it will jump to the point in the video that's important to you. I'll see you over there. Bye now. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Don't forget, Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating LaJill Hunt this month. Our book of the month is Perfectly Fine Christmas. There have been plenty of reviews rolling in, but we would love to see yours. So don't hesitate to buy Perfectly Fine Christmas as a stocking stuffer, and even leave a review for Perfectly Fine Christmas, because we would love to hear what you think. And LaJill would appreciate the support, most definitely. So definitely check out LaJill Hunt and Perfectly Fine Christmas for the month of December. In addition to that, check out on Tuesday, since we're covering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't forget to jump on over on Clubhouse and check out Diverse Shelves. Oh, yes, Diverse Shelves, definitely at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, especially if you're a reader. It's where you could talk about upcoming books that you're excited about. It's an open discussion. I actually really love that room. So definitely check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Clubhouse, Diverse Shelves. If you're on YouTube or even Facebook, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very informative and entertaining reviews. And if you are a reader, you would definitely appreciate it. Last but not least, my novel, Deadliest Intuition, is my newest release. I would love for you to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do, of course. It is a psychological thriller. So if you're into psychological thrillers, I would love for you to take a look at what I have in store for you. Deadliest Intuition is available wherever books are sold. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with your Tarot and Astrology for the week of December 19th, 2021, particularly Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, Sunday is written out on my Facebook page, or in written format on my Facebook page at author Taronic. But I do want to go over 2 transits briefly, because they're important. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Okay, so check this out. Healing is here for you, because Chiron is going direct in your sign. So any placements you have between 8 and 11 degrees is shooting out to heal those areas, to heal your appearance, to heal your attitude, to heal your first impressions, to heal you on a soul level. Okay, where you've been having issues with home and family and career, and even your relationships in your areas of Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. You have healing aspecting there. Where you were lacking in assistance with friends and social groups, where you were lacking in assistance or communication with a sibling, a neighbor, maybe even neighborhoods if you're trying to move. You could have healing coming in there, because your areas of Gemini and Aquarius are areas of assistance and opportunity. Where you have dealt with blessings coming in, but you needed more blessings to come in, kind of to heal the way you look, heal your image, heal the way you show up to others. Okay, those are your areas of Sagittarius and Leo. And romance, children, creative endeavor, creative self-expression, even play. You're going to be hanging out with people. You're going to be hanging out with your romantic partner. You're going to be having blessings come through your relationships with your children. You're going to be traveling with family. What you think and preach can be healed. You know, your kids will be listening to you more. Your romantic partner will be listening to you more because you're bringing in blessings. You know, your morals, your spirituality makes you look better. It's healing your image. Okay. So if you have those placements in any of those signs between 8 and 11 degrees, that's aspecting for you, Aries. Now, Capricorn is already housing Venus, okay, right now. But now it's going retrograde. It was going direct in your area of career. So career has been very good for you, Aries, where you've been able to make money through career, enhance your public image through career, and things like that, accomplish goals through career. But now with Chiron going direct, bringing heat, well, actually, let me take, well, yeah, because Venus is there. Yeah. You know, so it's been getting better, you know, where you're making money through career and things like that. But now, with it going retrograde, it's going back to see if there are any more jobs you can do to make some money, you know, that you might resonate with and things like that. Where can you garner more finances? You know, it's going to be going back where old career relationships are going to be popping up, and, you know, old issues with career relationships, old issues with, you know, people in general, especially about your public image and things like that. It's going back. Okay, so even though you're garnering money from the past, things are kind of slowing down, and it's causing you to go back and kind of do a review of romance, finances, and pleasure. So just be mindful of that, and let the past be your guide to the future. Okay, learn your lessons in order to move forward. So on Monday, okay, I just wanted to talk about that. And it's going to be retrograde until, I think, January 29th, like the end of January. So you'll have a long time to review the past, or even have past money coming in, or past lovers coming in, or hanging out at past places, or doing jobs that you used to do in the past coming back into the fore. Now on Monday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. So you could be dealing with somebody, whether it's you know, somebody at a distance from you, somebody who disagrees with what you think and preach. Maybe there's some instability as it pertains to your you traveling, or your relationship with somebody at a distance from you that you work with, or maybe it's some type of somebody disagreeing with your morals or spirituality. You know, there's that friction there. But because of that being there, well, along with that being there, it's sextiling Jupiter in Aquarius. So one of your friends, or maybe a social group, are going to give you some type of opportunity, a lucky opportunity. Maybe it's one that you thought you didn't have, or you thought you lost. But they're going to bring you some type of lucky opportunity to expand your reach, to express your philosophy, like what you think and preach, to showcase your education and skills. So if you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees of Aquarius or Sagittarius, take advantage of that. Now, also, the moon in Cancer at 13 degrees is going to trine Pallas and Pisces. So this is home and family, your sector of home and family, garnering some type of blessing through spirituality, maybe through behind the scenes. You know, maybe this is some healing that comes into home and family, maybe even through spirituality. Maybe this is some blessed endings that you wanted to come through in home and family that are coming in. Maybe a secret is told to you that's a blessing. Maybe the things you work for in your solitude come through to fruition and help, especially if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Scorpio as well, because that's bringing you a blessing of shared finances, or even sex and intimacy and things like that. So check your chart and see if you know, you have that. You could definitely be garnering a blessing through your talents, or increasing your money or your reputation in some way. You know, you could be rebuilding your status there. Now on Tuesday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 29 degrees. So your intellect, your hard work, you know, it helps push you through something, especially if you have placements in that Sagittarius between, I'd say, I'd even say Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I'd say Libra or Aquarius between 26 and 29 degrees. Okay. Just make sure you're utilizing your intuition, but your hard work can really, really pay off, you know, as it pertains to your education and skills, what you think and preach, as it pertains to you being a mother, your romantic partnerships, even with your children. You know, it could be as it pertains to friends and social groups. It could have to do with your relationships, you know, helping you expand your reach. Your hard work can really pay off for you. Now you got, ooh, look at this. You got the Wheel of Fortune. There is some, either you and a mother figure or a good relationship that you're in, Aries, is bringing in some type of it's the wheel. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is spinning in a positive direction. This is bringing in some real progress or happiness for you, maybe even abundance. It could have to do with happiness with pregnancy and fertility. But there's some type of celebrations coming in that you've been waiting for, that you've been going through a test of faith for, you know. Maybe you had to, weather some type of storm. Okay, now there's some communication coming in that's going to allow you to celebrate. Okay. Now, whether this has to do with home and this is with you and either a mother figure or you as a mother figure. You know, this is, you are the magician. You're the divine creator, you know, of the abundance that you want to have. Maybe even you and a partner. Some celebrations are coming in. Some communication is coming in. And this could be something that you've been hoping for. Okay, you got the Wheel of Fortune again. This is awesome for you guys. This is awesome. Now, let's see. On Tuesday, the moon in Cancer. Well, first of all, Ceres is retrograde already, the asteroid, and it's going to move into your area of money and resources. So it's going to make you nurture your money and resources more. You're going to be trying to find out where you can garner those money and resources, especially if you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees. Those are the first degrees that are going to feel it. Okay. Your world is changing. There's going to be some type of dream come true aspecting you through the hard work, stress, and burdens that you've been through. Okay. So something is definitely coming in here. Now on Tuesday, also the moon at 26 degrees of your area of home and family, Cancer, is going to oppose Venus in Capricorn. It's going to oppose your career. So you have things you need to do in career. You got things you need to do in home and family, and things are opposing, whether it's money issues opposing, or what you want to do with money, what they want to do with money, whether it's pleasure pursuits, romance, and you could have to work, but other people want to do other things. They want to have fun. Okay. If you have obligations and they conflict, you know, maybe you should talk to somebody else who is more versed in dealing with things like that. That way it could be more of a diplomatic solution, so you're not arguing or anything. But your world is changing. When I tell you, you got the World card again with the hard work, stress, and burdens that you and maybe a mother figure have been going through, or you as a mother figure have been going through, you are showing up as the Empress. You are showing up as abundant. And you got the World card on the bottom too. You are on fire this week. Not on fire, but you are definitely garnering some good this week. You know, things are really, really changing. Have patience as far as your education and skills, as far as what you're trying to create, as far as investing in education and skills and in yourself. Have patience, because, you know, you might be on a holding pattern, you know, from education and skills, and might not be able to do that right now. You might feel like you're in some type of self-imposed imprisonment as well as it pertains to your education and skills, but that's a self-imposed imprisonment. So that means you're not really in that, you're putting yourself in that state. Okay, so you need to see the reality of a situation. There also could be something going on with a mother figure where either you feel like the relationship is getting monotonous, or you as the Empress, as the abundant woman you are, if you're a woman, somebody could be handing you something, a offer, and you don't want it. You know, it could be your lover, because you feel like, or maybe somebody's handing you and your lover a cup, you know, an offer. And, you know, you just feel like it's just the same old, and you want more. So you're working on your skills. You're working on your apprenticeship as far as a business goes. You might even be working with a mother figure. But that's heavy on your mind that you're working on that, okay? If you get any communication coming in as it pertains to that, make sure if it's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person, they're not being too enthusiastic and not seeing the facts, gossipy, unbridled enthusiasm and things like that. But you have the sun coming in for you this week, Aries, which is wonderful, and it's shining on the hard work and tension you've been through. It's shining on where you've gone through some type of stress and burden, and it's allowing you to progress forward, okay? The only thing I want you to watch out for is you feeling like you're in some type of self-imposed imprisonment, and also you need to watch out for you might be recovering. Oh, you might be moving forward and recovering from some type of financial loss as well. Because greed or poor judgment could have led to dire straits. But seek help if you need it, because money problems could get severe, and that's highlighted to you. So in order for you to move forward, you could need some assistance. Just ask for it, okay? Now, let's see. I want to talk about, before I go to Wednesday, I want to talk about the sun moving into Capricorn. With the sun highlighting that area of career and public image for you, you're going to have blessings coming in through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, as well as money and resources. So your areas of Capricorn will trine your areas of Taurus and your area of Virgo. So if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this off rip on Tuesday. But if not, you'll feel it eventually as the planet moves through your nodes. You could be garnering a new job, especially at that 0 degree, because it's, with the sun in Capricorn, it illuminates other jobs you can have. It illuminates other ways you can garner some type of money. Okay. So that's very, very important. So be mindful and look out for that, because you could be garnering money and health resources behind the scenes, or taking on multiple jobs to make money or garner resources. In addition to that, you also have, there's assistance and opportunities for you available in your area of shared finances, as well as your area of endings, healing, closure, new beginnings, spirituality, and things like that. So you have assistance and opportunities coming in, maybe that everybody knows about. Somebody could be giving you the secret in, but it's still allowing you to garner some shared finances. It's still allowing you to, you want to watch out for offers of sex and intimacy behind the scenes too. If you're already attached, you want to be mindful of that. You also have your passions, opportunities to work on things you're passionate about in career. Maybe you have to work in your solitude, but you have those opportunities. Now, as far as the friction that's going to be illuminated, there's going to be friction illuminated within your career relationships, but it can be healed. It can be solved, because remember, Chiron is directing your sign. So even though you're clashing with your sector of even though this area of career is clashing with you and your sector of relationships, you have healing there where you can heal your image, okay, with your relationships. Okay, so just be mindful of that. If you have placements, like I said, between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to be feeling this off rip on Tuesday, and as it goes through for the next several weeks, because the sun will be in Cancer for a while. Now, let's move along to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the moon in Leo is going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius at 10 degrees. So if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Leo and Aquarius, this is aspecting you where romance, creative endeavors, and children is opposing your friends' goals and social groups. So your friends could want you to hang out and do something, but you got other restrictions and responsibilities as it pertains to your romantic partner, your child, or your creative endeavors. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You don't have time to overindulge. Be assertive and let them know what it is. If you have placements, like I said, between 7 and 13 degrees, this is aspecting you for Leo, your sectors of Leo and Aquarius. Now, as far as your also 2 hours later in your area of Leo, your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. There's going to be a clash with your money and resources. So a bill might pop up for your romantic partner. A bill might pop up for your child. You could even be hanging out with your friends, and all of a sudden the bill pops up and you got to pay it. You know, maybe you're always, they could think you're a big man or big woman on campus, and now you got to pay the bill. You know, maybe they skip out on you. Maybe they don't have the money. Maybe they thought they misunderstood and thought you were going to pay for it, forgot their wallet or something. But either a bill pops up or you're having to pay out some money for something, you know, either while you're hanging out with a romantic partner or for a child, one or the other. Okay, so be ready for that. If you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Taurus or Leo, you can expect that money to pop up, or that, you know, something to go down in that area. Okay. Hopefully it's not a lover hampering your worth or something like that, or out and about hanging out and somebody says something that it kind of embarrasses you and hampers your worth in some type of way. But you know, I kind of see it as some money issue popping up where you're gonna have to come out of some cash. So let's talk about, oh, there we go. We got one already. What are you going to be dealing with for the next couple of weeks? Okay. Well, not the next couple of weeks, but for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Give me the most clear and concise messages possible for the sign of Aries that will help them on their path to their highest vibrational good. Make sure you're avoiding conflicts this week, and make sure that you are handling things with diplomacy. That's going to be very important for everyone. Okay. Okay. So I have your 3 cards. Wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. This is a wonderful card for you. You had a lot of good cards. So some of your wishes will be fulfilled this week, Aries. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright future. So that means look at the lessons from the past before you move forward, so you move forward in the right direction. Understanding your life purpose. Maybe you need to sit and really think, what do I want? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Release judgments of yourself and others. Okay, you got to do what's best for you. Okay, period, because you're the one who has to live your life. If you are constantly judging others, then you're going to be judged. And that's just how it is, you know, so you got to let go of judgments of others in order for you to have that renewal. Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So justice is coming in. Just make sure you're making fair and objective decisions. Now I'm going to ask about the most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, wow. Those came out fast. Let me shuffle a couple more times just to make sure they don't want to give me something else. And then, okay, so I'm going to go with these. All right. You got reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your alone time. Oh, that's wonderful. Your next card is the 10 of Summer. It says an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So you'll be surrounded with people you can trust, and you'll have a fulfilling life. And you can feel like you'll feel like you're raising your children wisely. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past. Okay. Now, remember I talked about romantic partners from the past can come back, and I talked about people from your childhood resurfacing and stuff like that, or people from the past resurfacing. You could be remembering events differently in a better or worse light. Okay, so when you remember things that happened in the past, you got to really listen to the truth, or, you know, look at the truth of matters, and don't see things worse than they were, and don't see things better than they were. You need to see them how they actually occurred. Okay, that's going to be very important that you are real with yourself, especially as it pertains to people you're dealing with in romance and people from your past. Because if they're coming in and you don't need to deal with them, don't do it. Put yourself in their shoes, and then put yourself in your shoes so you can see the truth of the matter. If it was your fault, then, you know, apologize. It is what it is. But if something comes through and it wasn't, and this is a negative, toxic person trying to come back in, don't try to downplay it. If that person is toxic, they're toxic, and be rid of them. It is what it is. Okay? Remember the truth of things. I hope these messages helped. God bless you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. Turonic here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Don't forget, Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating Legio Hunt this month. Our book of the month is Perfectly Fine Christmas. There have been plenty of reviews rolling in, but we would love to see yours. So don't hesitate to buy Perfectly Fine Christmas as a stocking stuffer and even leave a review for Perfectly Fine Christmas, because we would love to hear what you think. And Legio would appreciate the support most definitely. So definitely check out Legio Hunt and Perfectly Fine Christmas for the month of December. In addition to that, check out on Tuesday, since we're covering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't forget to jump on over on Clubhouse and check out Diverse Shelves. Oh, yes, Diverse Shelves, definitely at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, especially if you're a reader. It's where you could talk about upcoming books that you're excited about. It's an open discussion. I actually really love that room. So definitely check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse, Diverse Shelves. If you're on YouTube or even Facebook, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very informative and entertaining reviews. And if you are a reader, you would definitely appreciate it. Last but not least, my novel, Deadliest Intuition, is my newest release. I would love for you to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do, of course. It is a psychological thriller. So if you're into psychological thrillers, I would love for you to take a look at what I have in store for you. Deadliest Intuition is available wherever books are sold. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Turonic here with your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday astrology for the week of the 19th. So if you're looking for Sunday, you can find that in written format on my Facebook page at author Turonic. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. I hope you guys like the new cards that we've already tried out. Let's get into our astrology. Okay, so on Monday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. Okay, now mind you, the Sunday astrology is written on my page, but I do want to tell you that Venus is now retrograde. Okay, starting on Sunday, Venus goes retrograde. So old ways of making money is coming back. Old bills are popping up. Old lovers are returning. Partnerships, arguments, conflicts, and things can pop up. So you want to be very mindful of that. It squares your areas of, for you, Leo, it squares your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. But while it does square that, with people disagreeing with you at work, people disagreeing with you that's at a distance from you, maybe your health driving back and forth, things like that, you can have issues pop up. But the thing is Chiron is direct in Aries. So it's direct in that sector of your long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. So something you might have said that pissed somebody off at work can be healed now that Chiron is going direct, especially if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees, because it went direct at 8 degrees. So if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aries, you're good to go, because that's that sector for you. And it's pinging off of that. So it's pinging healing directly to you, your image. It's pinging healing directly to romance, creative endeavors, and children. People you've got into it with in the creative sphere. It can be healed now. Lovers that you got into it with, relationship can be healed. Children, that relationship can be healed, okay? And blessings will come into you because of Chiron being direct there, healing you guys, healing you and your lover, healing you and your children, healing you and your creative partners, okay? So Just be mindful of that, you know, because that's direct now. That can come in for you. You can also have assistance healing your areas of Gemini and Aquarius, which are your partnerships like friends, goals, social groups. You know, social groups will be helping you to expand your image, which will heal, you know, what you think and preach, what you say, what you write. If you're one of my, you know, writer people, you know, that Chiron going direct is wonderful. And all that happened Monday. Chiron went direct, but Venus went retrograde. Okay. So you got that old thing back popping up. Anyway, on Monday, okay, and you know, Venus is going to be retrograde for quite some time until the end of January. I believe it's January the 22nd or January the 29th. So you're going to have to deal with all of January with Venus being retrograde in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So you can find old ways of making money popping back up. You know, past people that you made money off of popping back up, and you making money by being of service to those people. Okay, so you could find that coming in for you. Now, Monday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. So if you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you with some type of lucky opportunity or no, actually, first of all, this could be an opportunity to gain back what you thought you lost, because that sun in Sagittarius at 28 degrees, it also sextiles Jupiter in Aquarius, your sector of relationships. Okay, so if you have any placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius between 25 and 29 degrees, this is lucky opportunities or assistance coming your way, helping you to accomplish a goal through partnerships. Maybe it's a goal of garnering a partnership. Okay, and I would even say, because it's the sun is because it's sextile Jupiter and Aquarius. If you have placements in Leo or Aries between that 25 and 29 degrees, that's going to bring you a blessing as well. Okay. I would say Leo. Yep. That has to do with your relationships. Okay. Yes, definitely. So I would definitely look at my chart to see if I have any of those placements there, because that's wonderful for you. Now, around 7 a.m. on Monday, the blessing, this is where the moon in Cancer at 13 degrees will trine Pallas and Pisces at 13 degrees. So if you have any placements in Cancer or Pisces between 10 and 16 degrees, this is a blessing coming through your talents, you know, whatever your talents are. This can help you increase your money, your reputation. Travel can be indicated. This is a chance for you to rebuild your status on Monday. Okay, whatever's coming in. If you have those placements between 10 and 16 degrees of that Cancer or Pisces. And for you, this is going to be something behind the scenes, something not everybody knows. You know, maybe this is something you worked for or you did in your solitude, and now it's coming out that, you know, you're getting this recognition for it, or you're getting this blessing coming in. It's got to do with something you're passionate about, but it could also be shared finances coming into you that bless the home, especially if you have placements in, I would say, Scorpio between that 10 and 16 degrees. Okay, because those all trine each other, but something is going on behind the scenes, and maybe it's creating some new endings or some new beginnings for you. Maybe this is providing some closure for you. That's a blessing. You know, if you have those placements between that 10 and 16 degrees, like I said, of Cancer or Pisces, this is absolutely wonderful for you, or even Scorpio. Okay, now what else do I want to say here? Okay, now on Tuesday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 29 degrees. Your intellect, your hard work, it can help you push through any obstacles that you're going through. But I do want to tell you though, remember on Monday, you could be dealing with somebody that's kind of immature, or that recognition that's coming in for you, or not necessarily recognition, but that increase of reputation or whatever that is, that could be stabilizing something for you. That could be stabilizing, you know, where you were having some issues. Okay. But anyway, moving back to Tuesday. Tuesday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 29 degrees. This is where your intellect and hard work helps you push through and utilize your intuition. Okay. Now, I want to say the sun is on Tuesday evening. The sun is going to move into Capricorn at 0 degree. So your intuition can be highlighted here. You could find that you're using your intuition a lot more. You could find that you'll find different ways to garner resources or jobs or money. Just as long as you're handling things with diplomacy. That's very, very important. Okay. But this definitely could see you, utilizing your intuition to get ahead. Now, also on Tuesday, Ceres retrograde. Ceres is already retrograde, okay? And it's moving back into Taurus, okay? So it's going to hit that 29 degrees and it's going backwards. So this could see you, like I said, nurturing your money and your resources to rebuild them, okay? Finding different ways to make monies, multiple jobs and things like that. Now, the moon in Cancer at 26 degrees is going to oppose Venus at 26 degrees. So there might be some obligations to home and family that maybe conflict with career or where you're trying to make some money, and things are conflicting. This could even have to do with love, getting in the way of your love relationship. There's something going on here where, opposing something is opposing. Okay. And for you, this is behind the scenes, secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and it's opposing work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So make sure that you balance your give and take, because you could be, I hope that it's not you finding out somebody at work is gossiping about you, talking behind the scenes, or a love relationship from the past is coming. No. Maybe it's some of your daily routines that you used to work on in the background. You're secretly working on those. Make sure you balance your time solvency if so. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Capricorn or Cancer, this is definitely aspecting you on Tuesday. Okay. Now, your obligations with family could conflict with career. All right. And maybe you want to get a mentor. Maybe you want to hire a mentor that can help you sort things out, so that you can avoid conflicts, but get back to work. If your friends want you to come out and hang out with them and do something with them and you can't, they're just going to have to understand that. You can explain it to them to where, you got to do what you got to do. Okay. But you need somebody to help you sort some things out is what it's looking like. You might need some type of assistance. Okay. Somebody might even be calling you for assistance. Now, you're going through some type of test of faith, waiting for some type of money to come in. Yeah. Waiting for some type of either equal give and take from somebody, maybe it's even a relationship that you ended before, and you're trying to have a rebirth there, and you're trying to have that equal give and take between you and another, maybe even in home and family. Or this could be money you're waiting for to bless home and family, and you're expecting this money to come in because of the hard work you've done. But you feel like, some stuff that you're feeling, you might be feeling like giving up this month with certain things, with involving communication with somebody else, negotiating with somebody else. Maybe it's somebody you had a relationship with before prior, and because Venus is retrograde, they're coming back into the picture, and you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to do this. This is dead. I put a lot of hard work into this situation, but because of the stress and the conflicts, I'm good on it. I'm good on this relationship. So that could see you walking away from somebody and not even offering any more give and take in that situation. Okay. Now let's see. On Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn, still at 0 degree. So that's where you can still be, like listening to your intuition, because it's going to go into 0 degree later on in the day. So it'll still be at that degree tomorrow. Wednesday, the next day. Now, you could be working multiple jobs. Let's see. You could be... Why do I have this on here? I'm trying to read my handwriting too, because I wrote notes down. I wrote no internet on Wednesday. So that might be telling me not to be on the internet on Wednesday. Let me read this to see if this applies for you. I must have been looking at the angles and was like, nope, don't get on the internet on that day. The moon, oh, yep, yeah, okay, yeah, you might want to lay low on this day because, first of all, the sun is in Capricorn. The sun is going to be in Capricorn, by the way, for quite some time. You know, it's going to be for several weeks. So with the sun lighting up your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others starting on Tuesday evening, you know, that's shining a light on that area of you being of service to people. Maybe even people are seeing how much you are of service to others, how much you work, you know, your daily routines and things like that. The sun is coming there. Maybe it's highlighting what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, you know. But anyway, blessings are going to come in for the next several weeks because of that. And they're all going to be through career and your resources, your area of Taurus and Virgo, trying this area. So that means people with placements between 0 and 3 degrees will feel this right off rip. And then the others will feel it as the nodes move through the sign and it gets within 3 degrees of your degrees, of your degree. Now, if you have placements in Taurus or Virgo, you could be pulling in a new job. You could be pulling in other ways, like I said, to be of service to others and garner some type of money or resources. Let's see, some of them suddenly out of nowhere. And I can attest to that because I just got a call where I had to do, you know, I was doing the astrology and I had to stop doing what I was doing and do a reading. So, you know, other ways of making money are going to pop up. Now, you also have assistance and opportunities coming for the next few weeks next several weeks because of this. There's going to be opportunities for you to work and be of service to others, garner resources for health, for people in home and family, being of service to others in home and family, generating shared finances with people in home and family. Okay. Working on things you're passionate about and garnering shared finances, having the endings and new beginnings you want, maybe even to move into a new home. Okay. All of those things are aspecting you for your assistance and opportunities for the next several weeks. Now, as far as your friction, it's squaring your area of Aries, which is long distance travel, education and skills, what you think, what you preach, morals and spirituality, which means you're going to have to put more energy into those areas, whether you're utilizing those things for work or whether you're utilizing them to be of service to others or whether it's for health. You know, you're trying to get healthier, and which is a great time because with Chiron going direct in Aries where it's squaring, it's helping all that friction that I was just talking about out. It's helping to ease and smooth things over. Now, on the other hand, your area of Libra, you're going to have to work harder there. You're going to have to work harder communicating with people at work. You're going to have to work harder with communicating with people in your networks of people, with neighbors, with siblings. You know, you being of service to others within your relationships could weigh on you. So if it gets to the point to where you can't do it, don't be afraid to say, no, I can't do that. Okay. But it's calling for you to put in more effort there, definitely, because of the sun moving into that sector. Now, also on Wednesday, the moon in Leo, remember, this is the day I was saying no internet. It's going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius at 10 degrees. So this is you, your image, your identity, the way you show up to people, opposing one of your relationships. Okay. Now it could be a relationship in career. It could be a relationship at home and family, but it definitely impacts your worth in some way. Okay. It definitely impacts your worth in some way. So you want to just be mindful of that and be careful. And at the same time, it's placing some type of restriction or responsibility on you from one of your partnerships. Okay, whether it's in home and family or career. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Aquarius or Leo, you can expect some type of restriction or responsibility to be placed on you, or you to be feeling the weight of that restriction or responsibility. Okay, if your friends want to go out and have fun, you know, that's understandable, but don't let them get you into trouble. Don't let them get you into overindulgence. Don't let them convince you to do something when you need to be doing something else. Okay. If you're busy, let them know, you know, be assertive. Don't argue with them, but let them know, I just can't do it if you can't do it. Okay. Because that's going to be important. You need to handle your obligations first because you don't want your worth to dwindle. You're driving something forward on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday this week. You're driving something forward due to your intuition, because you have a clear, you know, message. Maybe it's from your higher self. Maybe it's from your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. But something is coming through, illuminating something about how to move forward. Okay, how to move forward. Maybe more information is coming to light about some type of sorrow or heartbreak or endings or loss that you went through that had to do with some money you didn't get that you were expecting, or some type of equal give and take that you wanted from people that you didn't receive. Okay, so now you're getting a clear way. Your intuition is sparked up and it's telling you how you can get around this. Okay, so let's talk about your 3 cards that you're going to be dealing with this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I just want 3 cards as to what you're going to be dealing with for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay, I asked for 3 cards for what you're dealing with Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but Spirit gave me 4. So let's read these off. And then after these, we're going to do your most likely outcomes for this week. Okay, so you got the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. You also got the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Aw, that's wonderful. Princess of Winter. Information that can help you, but which may be difficult to hear. So somebody you might have to seek out some type of advice, but they could give you constructive criticism. Okay, and you might not like it. Also, somebody could be calling you and asking you to speak the truth, okay? To give them constructive criticism. Make sure you do it with kindness, especially if it's a child, okay? Letting go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now's the time to focus on your career, whether you're married or not. Okay, so let me now ask for messages as far as your most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The most likely outcomes for Leo for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Show me. Oh, wow. Do I want to take all of these? You know what? I'm going to shuffle a couple more times to see if anything else comes out because they fell out. So I'm going to take them even though it's way more than I asked. Oh, wow. All right, I'm stopping because they just popping stuff out everywhere. And now I've got to read all these cards off. Okay. You got believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain balance between work and home life. That's very important. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maintain balance and allow people to help you. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. There might be a time where you want some money for something, okay? Maybe it was about that money you were looking for when I was saying some of you are waiting for some type of money and you're kind of losing hope that it's going to come, okay? Reach out for assistance if need be. Ego. The illusion of being trapped. Something is an illusion here. You're not trapped. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in fear and worry. Don't get caught up in fear and worry. Don't feel like you got to overspend for people just because it's Christmas time and trap your own self in financial worries. Don't do it. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Make sure before you make any decisions, you're praying. You're asking for clear audience messages from your spirit, from spirit, from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine, heck, from your higher self. You know, that's not in this realm. You know, ask for messages of clarity and truth, okay? You have to pray on that. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So if you're sad about something or disappointed about something, you can heal that. Okay, but allow others to love you. Allow others to comfort you. And if people want to put you on a pedestal or dote on you, let them. Okay, allow them to do that. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises over analyzing the options. You could find yourself over analyzing something as opposed to just making a decision and dealing with it and sticking with it. Okay. But you might be confused about something. And that's when I say you need to pray more, okay, and ask for clarity. You know, if you ask your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, divine for clarity, they usually show you angel message numbers to give you an answer. And you can look those angel message numbers up, like 333, 222, 911, whatever number you see all the time. Or if you ask them something shortly after you see a number like that, look it up. 444 angel number, 333 angel number. And it'll tell you what it means, and that'll be your answer. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Look at that. So you need to meditate, okay? Because you need to make a decision on something. So you need to go ahead and meditate to figure out exactly what you need to do, what your choice needs to be. What's your card on the bottom? You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. You got to believe you the shit before somebody else going to believe it. I mean, just to put it plainly, I didn't mean to curse. Hopefully they don't flag me for that. You know, that's you got to know your worth before you expect somebody else to. Okay. And sometimes when you get in situations, you have to command respect, because a lot of people won't just automatically give you that respect until they see that you respect yourself and that you're commanding that respect. And then they know they can't play with you like that. Okay. So, newbie or not, or whatever, you know, they might feel like you're new in something, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Maybe they don't want you in some type of group or something like that. You have to command respect. Okay. That's automatic. I hope these messages help for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm going to stop it here because I'll get on my high horse and get the going. I love you guys. I'll see you on Thursday. Retrograde here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Don't forget, Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating Legio Hunt this month. Our book of the month is Perfectly Fine Christmas. There have been plenty of reviews rolling in, but we would love to see yours. So don't hesitate to buy Perfectly Fine Christmas as a stocking stuffer, and even leave a review for Perfectly Fine Christmas, because we would love to hear what you think. And Legio would appreciate the support, most definitely. So definitely check out Legio Hunt and Perfectly Fine Christmas for the month of December. In addition to that, check out on Tuesday, since we're covering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't forget to jump on over on Clubhouse and check out Diverse Shelves. Oh, yes. Diverse Shelves, definitely at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, especially if you're a reader. It's where you could talk about upcoming books that you're excited about. It's an open discussion. I actually really love that room. So definitely check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse, Diverse Shelves. If you're on YouTube or even Facebook, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very informative and entertaining reviews. And if you are a reader, you would definitely appreciate it. Last but not least, my novel, Deadliest Intuition, is my newest release. I would love for you to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do, of course. It is a psychological thriller. So if you're into psychological thrillers, I would love for you to take a look at what I have in store for you. Deadliest Intuition is available wherever books are sold. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Retrograde here with your astrology and tarot for the week of December 19th, 2021. And this is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll talk about Sunday a little bit because there are a couple transits that I want to tackle. Okay, so let's talk about those as well. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. And let's get into it. Now, on Sunday, first of all, Chiron is going direct. This is wonderful for you because it trines your sign, which means it brings you blessings through, blessings that sharpen your image, blessings that sharpen your first impressions, blessings that just make you look better, make you feel better on a soul level, and also makes you, look better in career. Not only just in home and family, romance, creative endeavors, and children. You look better with your creative endeavors. Even when you're out having fun, you look better, to your romantic partner and with your romantic partner, and you're healing relationships, not only your image, but your relationships with your romantic partner, how you look to your children, how you look to people in your creative sphere, how you look to people at a distance from you is healing. And blessings are coming into that. Blessings are coming into you because of what you think and preach, because of your morals and spirituality. And it's all because that Chiron is going direct in Aries, healing things. It's at 8 degrees. So if you have any placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, you're going to feel this off rip. You're going to feel that healing coming in, brightening your image. Okay. Maybe even pulling in lovers at a distance from you, people that want to work creatively with you at a distance from you. You're healing all of that. Okay. And garnering those opportunities. Speaking of opportunities and assistance, you have opportunities and assistance coming through your areas of Gemini and Aquarius. So if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of those signs, check and see, because if so, you could heal your relationships. Okay, with a lover, with a child, with people you hang out with, through hanging out with them and communicating with them, through siblings, healing your relationship with your siblings, with neighbors, with people in your networks of people. That healing is here now, and it's being ushered in. The areas that it squares are your areas of money and resources, as always. But now with the planet there and it direct, it's helping out money and resources in Capricorn. It's, especially with the sun coming there on Tuesday. Venus is already there retrograde. So if you were waiting for money from the past to come in, here it goes. If you have placements between that 5 and 11 degrees, of that Capricorn or Cancer, shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. All of those areas are being healed, including sex and intimacy. Okay, because this is where you had the friction, but you have to put in the work or have already had to put in the work. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Let's talk about Venus going retrograde, because it went retrograde on Sunday. So, but I'm going to talk about this at the same time with the sun moving into Capricorn at 0 degree, just because I'm already talking about Capricorn. So I'm going to mix them together. Even though the sun is not moving into Capricorn until Tuesday, Venus is already there retrograde. Okay. And it's going retrograde at 20. You know what? No, I'm not going to put them together. I'm just going to keep it separate because I don't want to confuse you. Venus goes retrograde at 26 degrees. So if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of any signs, this is basically aspecting you. For you, this is about your money and your resources going retrograde. So Venus is looking to the past, trying to garner money and resources from the past that's owed to you. Trying to garner money and resources through romance, even money with you and a romantic partner. Maybe that's even owed to you guys. Resources through a romantic partner or romantic partners from the past can also pop up. Okay. Pleasure pursuits, maybe those old things you like to do. You're going back to doing those old things again. That nostalgia is coming in. Okay. Venus is already in Capricorn and it's already been there. So you already know you've been getting blessings through work, health, daily routines where you are of service to others and things like that. But now that it's going retrograde, it's grabbing things from the past. And with it aspecting that Chiron and Aries healing, it's healing so that money could come in. Okay. Now with this, Venus retrograde there, I don't really think I need to talk about anything else as far as Venus retrograde because you already knew Venus was retrograde. Let's move along to Monday. On Monday, the sun is in your sign at 28 degrees. So if you have any placements between 25 and 29 degrees, this is a day where you could be dealing with someone a bit immature. Hopefully it's not you. You also could be dealing with someone who might be, some type of stability in home and family or in career or within your relationships, because it squares Virgo and Pisces and it directly aspects Gemini. So you could be dealing with someone who is just like really just giving you the flux. Or this is somebody who could have already been giving you the flux, whether in home and family, whether in career, one of your relationships. But with Jupiter in Aquarius, your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, some type of lucky assistance or opportunity is coming in to you to help sharpen your image, to help heal your first impressions. okay, to make you look better. This could be helping you to accomplish a goal. This could be an opportunity that you thought you might have lost because you were, waiting so long for it. But now it comes in, especially if you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees of, I'd say, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or even Aquarius. Okay, this could be about education and skills, what you think and preach, spirituality, morals. This could be somebody at a distance from you that you're healing your image with. It could be someone within a creative sphere, a child, or even a lover. But that's aspecting you. Also on Tuesday, around 7 a.m., the moon in Cancer at 13 degrees is going to trine Pallas and Pisces. So if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Pisces or Cancer, this is a blessing coming through your talents, through the arts. You could be increasing your money, your reputation. Travel could be indicated. You could be rebuilding your status in some way. Cancer is your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things that you are passionate about. That's the blessing coming in. Okay, it could be money, it could be sex and intimacy, it could be creating endings and new beginnings for home and family. It could be things that you're passionate about, bringing you a blessing in to home and family. It could be any of those things. Okay. Now, I meant to be shuffling some cards to see if they want to give me any messages for Tuesday. Monday, because that was Monday we were talking about. Okay. Somebody could even call you and give you some advice. Okay. It could be a mentor, but if somebody calls you and gives you some advice, particularly about some justice coming in for some celebrations in the home that make you feel overwhelmingly joyful, make sure you check the facts. Make sure that you research the information they're telling you. Pages are usually infantile. It could be a letter. It could be a text. It could be an email or something like that. But it's something that you need to garner more information about or dig into, okay? Now, on Tuesday, we talked about, no, we didn't talk about that. The sun is in Sagittarius at 29 degrees, and this is where your intellect and hard work can help you push through things. Just make sure you're utilizing your intuition, okay? If you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees, this of Sagittarius, this is definitely aspecting you. I'd say Leo and Aquarius, and also Libra, I'd say Leo and Aries, and also Libra and Aquarius, because Leo and Aries are your areas of blessings, and Libra and Aquarius are your areas of opportunities and assistance. So if something is helping you to push through, it could be a friend, communicating with social groups. It could be about neighbors and neighborhoods or siblings. Somebody could be assisting you or you assisting them. And it's helping you to push through challenges. Just make sure, like I said, you're using your intuition. If it's a blessing, it has to do with long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, work, health, whatever you do in your daily routines. It could even be about a small pet. Okay. But no. I didn't mean, no, it's not work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. It's romance, creative endeavors, and children. So maybe you're pushing through some type of challenge with a creative, within a creative endeavor, or with a partner, or with a child. And that makes sense because Chiron is in Aries anyway, bringing in healing. Now, at the same time, while we have the sun at 29 degrees, later on, it's going to go into Capricorn at 0 degrees. So this is where you're finding extra jobs, finding ways to make money on the side, garnering money from the past and different things like that. Yeah, multiple jobs, but you want to make sure you're handling things with diplomacy because that's of the utmost importance. Now, with the sun being there in that sector, it's going to be there for several weeks. And with it being there for several weeks, I'm not taking that. That's too many cards. And with it being there for several weeks, I want to talk to you about what you're going to be dealing with. There's some new journey that you're headed on, that you're the author of. You are the creator of this new journey. Either that or you're hopeful to start a new journey with an emperor type of person. Okay. But, whether it's you wanting to be the leader or you authoring this change and this new journey in your life, or whether you're dealing with another person, you're very hopeful for this. But I'm trying to see why the sun is upside down. Okay, with the sun being upside down, you might not be feeling so positive. You might sense delay or frustration because your goal might be just out of reach. You still got the sun card, so it's coming in. I'm hoping this wasn't upside down. It was upside down when I just did it, when I picked it up. But Let me see. Let me ask for a little more clarity as to this. Yeah, you're holding out strength for more information. Okay. Okay, I can see that. But anyway, with the sun moving into Capricorn, your sector of money and resources, blessings will come through your sectors of Virgo and Taurus, which means work, health, daily routines where you are of service to others, small pets, career, whatever you master, that's going to be coming in for you. New jobs, new ways of making money and resources are coming in. In addition to that, with the sun there, it's highlighting that area of money and resources. So it's a focus for you. Assistance and opportunities for money and resources are coming through your areas of Scorpio and Pisces. So it's money garnered for home and family or through home and family that other people don't know about. Maybe it's behind the scenes. Maybe it's secret. Maybe you worked on something in your solitude. Maybe it's something you made a sacrifice for. Somebody's helping you to bring in that closure, and that closure is coming in because of some type of money or resources. Now, in addition to that, with the sun being there, you do have a friction aspect in you. And the friction aspect in you is through, first of all, your romantic partner, your children, and creative endeavors. So you could have money issues, money worries, fights over money, or you could be spending too much money on a romantic partner, a creative endeavor, or a child. Now, because Aries is there healing that area, you could be making money through a child, a romantic partner, or a creative endeavor. Okay, if there's money owed and things like that, healing is coming in for that. Now, you still have that friction there with your friends, your social groups, and the goals you want to try to accomplish. But the thing is the sun is there illuminating any issues so that they can be taken care of. Okay, now you might feel like you're in some type of self-imposed imprisonment, or where you thought you were in a self-imposed imprisonment. Communication is either coming your way about moving forward, more is being revealed about it, or you're traveling and more is being revealed that way. Or it could just be someone at a distance from you giving you more information about your investment or something you're invested in. Maybe it has to do with your the arts. Maybe it has to do with your talents and things like that. But at the same time, it could be different scenarios, because if it's like just about travel, some of you are traveling, maybe you are, it could be something as small as, okay, I was supposed to go on this cruise, but I know it got canceled because of some stuff that was going on before, and I'm waiting to get more information to see when I can go on my trip. Okay. It could be something like that. Or it could be, communication coming your way at a distance from you about a creative endeavor or something that you've invested in that has to do with the arts. That has to do, because the Queen of Pentacles is a generous patron of the arts. It talks about wisdom, stability, and finances and things like that. It could be what you've invested in that as well. More information is coming into you regarding that. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about, okay, also on Tuesday, Ceres retrograde is entering Taurus at 29 degrees. The planet, the asteroid is already retrograde, but now it's coming backwards into Taurus at 29 degrees. So this is your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. This is where your nurturing is pouring into. So you're going to feel it if you have placements between, I'd say, 26 and 29 degrees immediately on Tuesday. And this could see you nurturing your money and your resources to rebuild them. Okay. Yeah, nurturing your resources at work, nurturing your resources for a pet, nurturing your resources during your daily routines. That's what you're going to be doing. In addition to that, on Tuesday, the moon at 26 degrees of Cancer is going to oppose Venus at 26 degrees. So if you have placements in Cancer or Capricorn between that 23 and 29 degrees, you got this aspect of money and resources, and it's opposing your shared finances. Okay. It's also opposing, I'd say, so you might have, okay, it's opposing your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy. So maybe money that you need to use for yourself and money that you need to use for, shared resources. There's some confusion there. You know, there's some confusion as to, you know, what you're using or where you're putting what money, you know, what you're going to use it for, because you have opposing ideas and goals going on. So you got to kind of figure it out. You could even be at odds with a partner about finances or money or sex and intimacy, or about, you know, what pleasure pursuits you want to spend your money on. Remember, you were talking about, when I was talking about the cards before, about traveling. Maybe you're deciding to travel and you want to get certain, you know, seats or tickets. Maybe you want to fly first class and your partner's like, no, that costs too much, we can just fly coach. You know, it could be anything like that. So be mindful of being open to solving things diplomatically, okay? Because your obligations, you know, with home and family, you know, could be conflicting. If you need help or you need to ask someone, you know, to be a mediator so you avoid conflicts, do that. Especially if you have those placements between that 23 and 29 degrees, you know, of Cancer or Capricorn. Now, on Wednesday, the moon in Leo is going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius at 10 degrees. So if you have placements in Leo or Aquarius between 7 and 13 degrees, for you, this is some type of restriction or responsibility popping up as it pertains to your education and skills. Maybe long distance travel. Maybe you have to travel. Maybe there's an obligation with someone at a distance from you. Maybe it's a moral obligation. Maybe it has to do with your spirituality. Maybe, you know, you're going to church or you have to pray on that day or something like that. And then your friends want you to go out and have fun and overindulge. They're communicating with you, maybe even a sibling or someone in your networks of people. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your friends get you into trouble or anything like that. You know, be assertive and let them know you're busy. If you're busy, you got stuff to handle. Now, if you have okay, so I told you if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of those signs, that's aspecting you. At the same time, 2 hours later, the moon in Leo at 11 degrees is going to square Venus in Taurus. So this is some Uranus in Taurus, I'm sorry. So this is some type of shock or sudden square to your work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So this could be something coming during your daily routines to hamper your worth, something that has to do with your health hampering your worth, like you get sick and you can't go to work and make that money. You know, it could be any of those things, and it's squaring that area of long distance travel. Maybe you were supposed to travel and now you can't. If you're traveling long distances, watch where you're going. Pay attention. You don't want to hit anybody or anything like that and damage your car, and then you got to come out of some money, because your area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, are clashing. It could be somebody at work opposing your views just outwardly, like directly challenging your worth and your resources. And it shocks you, like, whoa, I didn't even know this person didn't like me, or I didn't even know this was on the table to even be discussed or something like that. You know, people will try to undermine you or undercut you. You know, handle things diplomatically, but let people know. You have to make sure that you command respect, especially as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, even your morals and spirituality, what you believe, even your beliefs. Okay, that's very important. Okay, that could be popping up for you on Wednesday. Now let's ask the 4 messages from our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides as to more about what you're going to be dealing with, particularly on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, of this week. Messages of truth and clarity that will help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. Okay, I got 3, but I just want to make sure they don't want to give me any more. I'm going to shuffle 2 more times. Okay, there we go. I knew there was more. They wanted to give me more messages because I could feel them in the cards. Okay. So the first card you got is walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something is not worth the effort. So you might be walking away from somebody. Somebody might be dishonest. Something might not be worth your effort. And you could see yourself walking away from dishonest associations this week. Enhance your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. You're going to need to make sure you trust your intuition this week, especially well, you want to trust your intuition anyway, but especially this week as it pertains to you going on a new journey and realizing your true purpose. Indecision is holding you back. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and emotional mind. So you might find yourself trapped, because you got to make this decision and you don't know what to do because you're worried about looking out for other people. Will those other people look out for you? Ask yourself that before you make your decision. Looking to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. That's wonderful. That's what you're going to be dealing with. So let's listen to let's ask about your most likely outcomes. Your most likely outcomes for, whoa, what is going on? They got a lot coming out here. All right. Do I want to ask for any more? Jeez. I'll just shuffle a couple more times if they want to give me some. Yeah, they do want to give me more. One more time. Okay, one more. Okay, all right, that's it. All right, so these are your most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, particularly. Let go of, the same thing. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Okay, we didn't get that card. It wants you to be strong, patient, and self-sufficient, okay? If something is no longer serving you, let those people go. Don't be afraid to do that. Wonderful news is on the way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. That's awesome. Okay. Next, you got the Six of Winter. Positive changes are on the way. A welcome relief from troubled times. You could be traveling or relocating as well. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Spirituality is super important, especially going through these trying times. You need to make sure you have a strong spiritual faith or it will beat you down. So make sure you delve into meditation, delve into your spiritual faith, maybe even talk to a mentor if you're confused about what spiritual faith to go with, okay? The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Make sure you're celebrating yourself. Make sure you're treating yourself with kindness and forgiveness. If you cannot treat yourself with kindness and forgiveness, how can you forgive other people? And if you can't forgive other people, how can you forgive yourself? Okay, you need to think about those things. You have the inner strength to overcome challenges. And I would say, because this is the strength card and it represents Leo, this is going to be particularly challenges that you've been having with long distance travel or with someone at a distance from you. It could also be challenges with your education and skills or challenges with your philosophy, like what you think and preach, and people challenging that. And now you're overcoming those challenges, but you're forgiving yourself first. And then that's going to usher in the forgiveness for other people to forgive you too, especially if you said something, that rubbed them the wrong way. I hope these messages helped. God bless you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now, Saggy. Retrograde here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Don't forget, Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating Jill Hunt this month. Our book of the month is Perfectly Fine Christmas. There have been plenty of reviews rolling in, but we would love to see yours. So don't hesitate to buy Perfectly Fine Christmas as a stocking stuffer, and even leave a review for Perfectly Fine Christmas, because we would love to hear what you think. And LaJill would appreciate the support, most definitely. So definitely check out LaJill Hunt and Perfectly Fine Christmas for the month of December. In addition to that, check out on Tuesday, since we're covering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't forget to jump on over on Clubhouse and check out Diverse Shelves. Oh, yes. Diverse Shelves, definitely at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, especially if you're a reader. It's where you could talk about upcoming books that you're excited about. It's an open discussion. I actually really love that room. So definitely check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. on Clubhouse, Diverse Shelves. If you're on YouTube or even Facebook, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very informative and entertaining reviews. And if you are a reader, you would definitely appreciate it. Last but not least, my novel, Deadliest Intuition, is my newest release. I would love for you to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. Of course, it is a psychological thriller. So if you're into psychological thrillers, I would love for you to take a look at what I have in store for you. Deadliest Intuition is available wherever books are sold. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, my Scorpio brothers and sisters, kings and queens. Turonic here to give you your astrology and tarot for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to talk about Sunday a little bit, even though it's written out on my Facebook page, or it's in written format on my Facebook page at author Turonic. So I'd advise you to check that out. I do want to talk about a couple transits that's happening on Sunday because it's important. Okay. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. I hope y'all are liking these new oracle cards I got. I'm so excited about those. But anyway, we're going to get us some good messages today. Let's get into it. Now on Sunday, the two things I want to talk about as far as Sunday is Chiron going direct in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Also small pets as well. So if you have some small pets that's sick, healing is coming into them, okay? Just so you know. In addition to that, you have, because I see some of y'all had some small pets that might have even gotten into accidents, like, in traffic and stuff like that. But now that it's direct, that healing is coming in. Just from the angles, I can see that. But anyway, also, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure, is going retrograde in Capricorn. So it's going retrograde in your area of romance. In your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. So communication that comes in could be about past lovers, past money, past ways of making money, money already owed to you, neighborhoods you used to live in or navigate. You hanging around having fun with old neighbors or in neighborhoods. With that, Venus being retrograde, it slows things down, but it also gives you that chance to look back to see what you need to garner and grab, where you might have left resources, love, money, pleasure pursuits, and garner those so you can move forward. It's going to be retrograde until like January the 29th or something like that. So you're going to be dealing with that past as it pertains to romance, pleasure pursuits, and finances. Okay. So, and that's actually kind of good because money you've been waiting for could come in now. Even though it'll be harder to garner money, you got some things going good for you because while it's retrograde, the sun is going to be in Capricorn as well. And you got Aries direct healing that area, which actually sextiles your shared finances, helping you to heal and bring money in. But let me not get ahead of myself, okay? Let me slow down. It's some good things coming in too, even though that planet is retrograde. Just make sure you don't let anybody pull you into any arguments or anything like that, because that's going to stagnate your progress, Scorpio. All right, so let's talk about, first of all, Aries. With Chiron coming there. Because it's healing that area, because you can have healing for your pets, because you can have healing your area of work or your daily routines, okay? That's helping where you might have had some car issues or car troubles or travel issues. Now you have healing aspecting those challenges. I'm not saying you're still not going to have them, but healing is coming in. Say you got a ticket before. Now you might go to court for that ticket and it could get thrown out because it's direct. If you have placements in Capricorn or Cancer or Libra between that 5 and 11 degrees. Okay, because it directly aspects Libra and it squares Capricorn and Cancer. So like I was saying, you could have that reprieve coming in, that healing and that helping you behind the scenes. Some of y'all might even been locked up you know, because of a ticket or something like that. And you could see yourself being released from solitude, you know, released from, you know, jail, imprisonment. You might, you know, it just is what it is. Um, let's see. Or if some of you do get hemmed up and you get put in there, maybe it's like they'll let you right out. They'll let you bind yourself out or something like that. It'll be something where some healing is going to be ushered in. And the healing is could be ushered in through also what you think and preach, your education and skills. So you voicing, you talking, you utilizing your skills, you being, you know, some of y'all some con artists, you know, you talking your talk can help heal that situation or get you out of certain situations. Okay. Because, you know, that's, you know, where friction usually is too. So if you've been having people behind the scenes talking crap about you, your education and skills, what you think and preach, with healing moving forward, you know, with Chiron driving forward, now those things can be healed. Okay. Communication with a sibling, people in your networks of people, neighborhoods, neighbors. Some of you are looking to move to different neighborhoods. Now that healing is going direct. Not only is healing going direct, the sun is there highlighting, you know, that those areas of and highlighting those challenges in communication with your education and with your skills with neighbors and neighborhoods. So it's causing you to focus on it and get it done, get it healed, fix whatever needs to be fixed. Also, with it going direct, Chiron going direct, you're going to bring in new opportunities and assistance to garner shared finances, to create the endings and new beginnings you want. Opportunities of sex and intimacy. You might even have people that you work with that like you, and you find out, you know, they like you, you know. Health, resources for health. You can also, sex and intimacy, things you're passionate about. Garner money working on things you're passionate about, and this will bless home and family. You even have opportunities to through home and family, okay, to travel with home and family, to be of service to people in home and family, because that area of Aquarius and Gemini are areas of opportunities and assistance. So look at your chart. Do you have placements in Gemini or Aquarius between 5 and 11 degrees? If so, that healing is coming into your shared finances for home and family, for passion, for home and family. Okay, now as far as the blessings that are going to come in, Sagittarius and Leo, you're going to be bringing in money and resources. My Scorpio people, listen here. You're going to find extra ways to make money, whether it's under the table, behind the scenes, over the table. You know, you could find yourself working multiple jobs, especially with the sun moving into Capricorn. But anyway, we're talking about healing right now, Chiron and Aries. It trines Leo and it trines Sagittarius. So that's wonderful for your money. It's wonderful for your career. It's wonderful for your daily routines. All of that stuff is going to be healed, okay? Sagittarius is the natural area of what you think and preach and things like that. So that could be your skills and what you think and preach and how you make money as well. It's being healed. All right, that's wonderful for you. In addition to that, let's talk about, okay, so now let's talk about Venus going retrograde. Venus going retrograde, it'll be retrograde until the end of January. So you're going to be dealing with communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors coming back from the past, communication coming back about past things that have to do with siblings. Maybe even if you have siblings that's been gone for a while, they coming back, you know. It could be things like that. Heck, it could be your sibling that got locked up and now they getting out, you know. You know, a lot of people are going through, a lot of you, you know, could be going through stuff like that. Anyway, past ways of making money, even around the neighborhood, you know, communicating with different people about different ways for you to make garner resources and things like that. With Venus being retrograde there, it's looking back on the past, you know, it's wanting to hang out with old people from the hood that you used to hang out with and different things like that, or at least them coming your way and trying to communicate with you and hang out with you. But remember what I said about you not getting into conflicts, especially with past people, because once you start, you know, bringing them in from the past, if they're a certain type of person, they're going to want to bring it up, what happened, and then that's going to pull you into some type of fights or arguments. You know, when you're trying to elevate, you can't keep putting yourself in situations like that. So be mindful of who you're dealing with. Now, with Capricorn, Venus is already in Capricorn. It's already there. So you already know pretty much where your blessings are coming and what you've already been going through. But now with this area, you know, this thing going retrograde, it's slowing down. It's slowing down romance. It's slowing down finances. It's slowing down your pleasure pursuits. And it's also bringing in, you know, like money that you've been waiting for from the past. Okay. I'm not going to go through all of what you're dealing with because I've already talked to you about pretty much what you're dealing with, you know, Capricorn being there. Just quickly, Capricorn trines Virgo and Taurus. Okay, so you can have blessings coming in through your friends, accomplishing goals, you know, for neighbors, neighborhoods, and things like that. Maybe old things you wanted to accomplish before coming back in, coming to the fore. So your blessings are there, especially with the fact. Now, I'm going to throw something in here. Okay. The sun is moving into Capricorn on Tuesday, but not at the beginning of the day, but later on in the day. Okay. And because it's doing that, the sun is there too, highlighting those things from the past, making them a focus. Okay. So you're going to have, like I said, blessings coming in through your partnerships, through friends, goals, and social groups. You're going to have assistance and opportunities coming in straight directly to you through a romantic partner, or you and a romantic partner, you and a child, or you within a creative endeavor, people wanting to partner with you, people wanting to hang out with you, your siblings offering to babysit for you so you can go out and hang out, your siblings trying to hook you up with other people with romantic partners. All of those areas, siblings, communication, your networks of people, neighbors, neighborhoods, those are going to be your areas that are going to garner opportunities through your romantic partners, or for a romantic partner, through your children, you know, or for a child, or through your creative endeavors, or to, you know, hang out and have fun, even around the neighborhood. Okay. Now, if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees, because Capricorn on Tuesday is going to move, Venus is going to move, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Venus is going to move over into, Lord have mercy, I'm thrown off. I meant the sun, and it's because I can hear my kids making noise. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I got it now. Because of the sun moving into Capricorn, that area of communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel, it's brightening up that area for you. Even though Venus is retrograde there, it's brightening it up for you. Okay. So you have those blessings coming in through your partnerships. You have assistance coming in, as I was talking about. Now, the friction, okay, it shouldn't really be too bad, because first of all, it's squaring Aries. And Chiron is there. So you got Chiron, the planet of healing, squaring the sun, which is wonderful, bringing in warmth and goodness. And it's squaring Venus, which is the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure. So, I mean, issues can be highlighted and brought up, but they can also be healed. They're being brought up to be healed. That's why Venus is coming back anyway. You know? And wants to make sure you're sure about things like finances, about things like love, about things like pleasure pursuits. You also have your area of Libra that is squares. Now, you could have people talking crap about you in the background and gossiping about you. That's just what it's going to be. You know, siblings, neighbors, people in your networks of people. They're going to be gossiping about you. But you could also, yeah, because it's square in that area. You know, you can find out people are telling your secrets, or lying about you, or keeping secrets from you, you know, siblings and people in your networks of people right around you, not telling you stuff. So you have to pay a lot of attention to listening. You know, listen to what people are saying. Listen to what they're not saying that should be said. Pay attention to that, because everybody's not going to be telling you everything. People are going to be hiding things from you. Okay. You might be putting in a lot of extra work to work in your solitude, or to accomplish some sort of goal you're trying to accomplish with neighbors or neighborhoods. Some of you are trying to move. Okay. And with the sun in Capricorn, there is highlighting that for you. So things can be taken care of, even though it's not moving there until Tuesday. I wanted to talk to you about it because I was already talking about Capricorn. So let's talk about Monday. On Monday, the sun is in the sun is in Sagittarius, I'm sorry, at 28 degrees. Now, with on Monday with the sun in Sagittarius at 28 degrees, if you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you. You might be dealing with somebody who is a little immature, you know. Um you might be dealing with some wondering about what's going to happen with finances as well. Okay? But where you are doing that, there's also some type of lucky opportunities and assistance aspecting you through home and family. So this could be an opportunity you thought you lost. A lucky opportunity of assistance can help you accomplish a goal that brings in blessings for home and family, especially if you have placements in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, because they trine those areas. Something is coming in. If you have placements in Leo or Aries, it'll be something through career that's coming in, that's helping you to garner some type of opportunity you lost. And at the same, if you have placements in Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius or Aquarius between 25 and 29 degrees, a blessing also could come in because the moon in Cancer at 13 degrees is going to trine Pallas and Pisces at 13 degrees. So if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees, this is a blessing through your talents. You can increase your reputation. You can increase your money. You can travel. You can rebuild your status. This is very important for you because this is about education and skills, long distance travel, what you think and preach, your morals, your spirituality. Some blessing is coming in to you, or yeah, it's coming into you. It's coming into you and a partner. It's coming into you through a creative endeavor. It's coming into you through a child. This even could be someone partnering with you or wanting to travel with you, or someone at a distance from you, and you're pulling them in with your education and skills, with what you think and preach. You're pulling those people into you. Okay, and that could be a blessing too. So check your chart and see if you have those placements between that 10 and 16 degrees of Pisces and Cancer. Now, now let's go to Tuesday. On Tuesday, when the sun is in Sagittarius at 29 degrees, your intellect and hard work can help you to push through things as long as you're utilizing your intuition. Okay, especially if you have placements in Sagittarius between, I'd say, 26 and 29 degrees. I say Libra and Aquarius too, because those are your angles of assistance and opportunities. So something could help you in those areas as well, to push you forward. Some type of money could come in through home and family behind the scenes to help you push forward through whatever hard times you're going through. Maybe you're making or garnering some money behind the scenes. So check your chart to see if you have any of those placements between that 26 and 29 degrees of Libra, Sagittarius, or even Aquarius, because that could be aspecting for you. Now, the areas of blessings are Leo and Aries, and it can have to do with career. Okay, so, or work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So check to see if you have placements there as well. Now, at the same time, we already talked about the sun in Capricorn at 0 degree, which is going to happen on Tuesday later on in the day. So we talked about that. Just remember, you're going to have the opportunity to heighten your intuition, to garner new jobs or resources. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. You're also going to want to handle things with diplomacy, because that's going to help you move forward. That's going to be very important to your progression. Okay. Now, also on Tuesday, Ceres retrograde. It's already retrograde, the asteroid. It's going to go into Taurus. So it's going to come in at 29 degrees. And this could see you nurturing your money and resources so you can build them in some way. Your money and resources that you make with and through your partnerships. Okay, this is what you're attempting to nurture. Now, also, the moon in Cancer at 26 degrees will oppose Venus at 26 degrees. So if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Cancer or Capricorn, these are like your obligations are opposing one another. Maybe, or something you say, because this is your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. And it's opposing long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. So maybe you got something to do. You've got multiple things to do. You got to travel. So you got to put a lot of energy into travel and going to do something when you got other responsibilities you have to handle and things like that. There's things they're opposing. So that being said, you want to make sure that you get done with the most important thing. In addition to that, because it's opposing one another, you could either be something could be going on with travel. So make sure you check your car, make sure you're not speeding, make sure you're paying attention, to the road and things like that, because you don't want to, God forbid, something happen and you have to pay some money out, So, and maybe somebody at a distance from you needs some money as well. It could be any of those things because those areas are directly opposing one another. Venus will be here. The sun will be here. Make sure you're not spending too much money during travel as well on that day. Or, like if you travel somewhere and go somewhere, you just overdoing it. So just be careful of that. And don't argue with anybody about money. Siblings, people in your networks of people, neighbors and stuff like that. All right. Because, people might not necessarily agree with you. Now, your obligations can conflict. If it's something you need advice about, don't be afraid to ask a mentor so that you can sort things out, especially if you have the placements between 23 and 29 degrees, because you want to avoid conflicts at all costs. That's important for you, even on Tuesday. I'm going to ask for some messages before we get into Wednesday and see if they want to say anything. I'm not going to take those. That's too many that fell out. See if they want to tell me anything about, okay, I'm going to take this. Some type of clarity is coming into you about, let's see here. Okay, so I see some type of clarity coming in that's bringing you a confidence and stability. But, and it might be as it pertains to communication with neighbors or neighborhoods. It could have to do with that. It could have to do with communication with a sibling. It's something where you were confused. Either you were being too fanciful about your options, or you're confused about which way to go. Hopefully the confusion is not because of like drugs or anything like that. Maybe there was some type of, maybe you thought you couldn't trust somebody, or somebody was around you stealing from you. It could have to do with that as well. Maybe, something is going on here with your stability. Maybe there's a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or rising Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising person around you that you felt you couldn't trust. Maybe you felt that they were, lying to you or something like that. And clarity is coming in as to that. But for others, it could even be about a relationship in home and family, as it pertains to like alcohol, drug use, anything like that. Clarity could be coming into you now, where in the past it was hard for you to kind of see who was for you and who wasn't for you, because there were so many toxic people around you, different toxic relationships around you. This is still aspecting you now, and it's causing confusion, as to what you should do about garnering your 10 of Cups, your happy family, moving forward and having this rebirth in home and family, or this rebirth with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person, or a rebirth as to you yourself and how you should drive forward to continue to garner stability in the home, or confidence as well. Okay, maybe even dealing with money, maybe even where you felt like maybe even you might have had some addictions draining your finances. You want to be mindful of not allowing addictions to drain your finances. More is going to be illuminated as to what's been keeping you still, because you have the 6 of Swords upside down. And with the 6 of Swords upside down, that naturally talks about some type of immobility because of maybe carrying baggages or just an inability to move forward. You could be dealing with stagnation, maybe a lack of focus. I know you might want to take a break, but now's not the time. You have to keep working and moving forward so you can get released from this stagnation, or you could risk losing, the opportunities that you've already worked for, so hard for. You got to keep going. Okay. That's going to be important for you. Okay. So on Wednesday, moving along, the sun is still in Capricorn at 0 degree. We talked about that. The moon in Leo at 10 degrees is going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Leo or Aquarius, be very mindful that career and home and family will be opposing each other. There's some sort of restriction or responsibility placed on you, even on Wednesday, and you might have to, maybe even family and friends want to do something else, but you have obligations that you have to take care of. If you can't do it, tell them you can't do it. You don't have to fight about it, but you need to be assertive. You know what I'm saying? This is your life. If you can't handle something and you got to take care of your responsibilities and you can't go out and overindulge and have fun, I know it's right by Christmas, but you got to do what you got to do. It's all about progressing, through hard work, through stress, through whatever burdens. Maybe even you're traveling with a partner, and you have to get some things done. But that's aspecting you. If you want to progress forward, you've got to put in the work. That's just how it is. Now, at the same time, on Wednesday, let's see here. Now, the moon in Leo, your sector of career, on that same day, there's going to be a clash between this area and Uranus and Taurus. So something shocking is going to happen, okay, out of the blue within one of your relationships. Maybe there's a challenge to your worth, like somebody tries to put you down in career or diminish your worth in career in some way on Wednesday. You have to garner respect. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to demand and command respect, even if it's in career, because some people will try to play you. And if they see that you don't value yourself, or you're not confident or stable, then they're going to try to play you some kind of way, unfortunately, because some people are just users. They're just like that. But you need to make sure that you let them know, without bringing your stinger out, Scorpio, that you're not going for it. It's not happening. You value yourself. You know your worth, even if they don't. Hopefully, this is not you getting into an argument with somebody in career and you losing a resource. Don't argue with anybody. Handle everything with diplomacy. That's very important. Don't let nothing take you out of your square. Okay? Because in the end, you're hurting yourself. So if you have placements in Leo or Taurus between 5 and 14 degrees of that Leo or Taurus, this is definitely aspecting you. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay. Hopefully this isn't a fight between you and, someone else, like I said, or an argument. But it looks like positive results are coming forward, either with a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person, or because of one. Maybe they're providing clarity for you. Or this is positive results from something you've been really, really obsessed with and working on. Okay. Positive results will come forward. And this is what I'm getting from the cards, and this is quite possibly through a partnership or you working with a partner. You can bring that in. Yeah, you can manifest some type of unearned income. You can manifest some type of job or money or unexpected gifts that bring in stability. Definitely. Now let's ask the fairy oracle cards for 3 cards as to what you're going to be dealing with for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We got 1 already. All right. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. That's 2. What they will be dealing with for this week. All right. Okay. Oh, I got another one. Okay. So we got 4. So the first card is the Dreamer. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. So you might be beginning a new adventure. You might, have issues to where other people might challenge your worth. You have to trust yourself and know that you can do it. God is not going to put you in a situation that you cannot handle. You know, if you got put into that job or that situation or that creative endeavor, that's where you're meant to be, period. Okay? So don't let somebody else, you know, crush your dreams, basically. Okay. Now, you also got the Two of Autumn. And the Two of Autumn says, bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs and an exceptional talent for multitasking. Wonderful. So that means, and that makes sense because even with the sun moving into Capricorn, that first degree talks about extra jobs. And, you know, it denotes it, or it notes that you will be multitasking, you know, be jumping into different things, different ways of making money, especially with that Venus retrograde. You know, you're going to be finding other ways to garner finances. Okay. In addition to that, you have cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So remember, handle things with diplomacy. Be kind to others if you want them to be kind to you, because what goes around goes around. Pay attention to what's going on around you so that you can make wise choices. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off of your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Oh, that is awesome. Remember I was talking about addictions? That's awesome for some of you. Okay, so a weight is going to be lifted off your shoulders, some type of codependency, some type of addiction will be lifted as well. Now let's ask for your most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What are the most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Oh, man. Okay, I got it. And I was going to say, I don't know which one flipped over. Okay, I need one more before we're done. I need one more, and I'll read you your most likely outcomes, Scorpio. I hope you guys like these new cards that I got, because I certainly like them. These extra messages that they're giving us are so helpful. Okay. All right, I got it. All right. So let's see here. Your most likely outcomes. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So this is where you need to be focused and determined, okay? And, you know, you might need to be a little impulsive because you're going to have to display some quick and decisive action this week with something. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. So the little push you needed to get going is coming your way through this happy news, okay? Let's see. And another card for your most likely outcomes is the Five of Summer. It says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others, focusing on what frightens or worries you. So do not focus on what frightens or worries you. Do not focus. Don't let somebody else that's around you that's negative penetrate your sphere and make you negative as well. Okay, because two negative people really ain't gonna go nowhere. Somebody got to be positive. So if you sitting around somebody and they're negative, move away from them. You know, don't even deal with them, because nobody likes a negative Nancy. Okay, just period. So hopefully you're not being one. And if you're around somebody who's like that, then remove yourself from the situation, because all that does is perpetuate worries, and that gets the wheel spinning in the negative direction, and that stagnates your progress. Okay. So, you know, because when you worried and thinking about, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, thoughts become things, especially if you're a powerful manifester like I am. Thoughts can become things. So you don't want to manifest the wrong thing by thinking too negatively, because you got somebody around you who is just intent on seeing the negative in a situation. Okay. God bless you. I hope these messages helped. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye now. Retrograde here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Don't forget, Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating LaJill Hunt this month. Our book of the month is Perfectly Fine Christmas. There have been plenty of reviews rolling in, but we would love to see yours. So don't hesitate to buy Perfectly Fine Christmas as a stocking stuffer and even leave a review for Perfectly Fine Christmas, because we would love to hear what you think. And LaJill would appreciate the support, most definitely. So definitely check out LaJill Hunt and Perfectly Fine Christmas for the month of December. In addition to that, check out on Tuesday, since we're covering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, don't forget to jump on over on Clubhouse and check out Diverse Shelves. Oh yes, Diverse Shelves, definitely at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, especially if you're a reader. It's where you could talk about upcoming books that you're excited about. It's an open discussion. I actually really love that room. So definitely check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse, Diverse Shelves. If you're on YouTube or even Facebook, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very informative and entertaining reviews. And if you are a reader, you would definitely appreciate it. Last but not least, my novel, Deadliest Intuition, is my newest release. I would love for you to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do, of course. It is a psychological thriller. So if you're into psychological thrillers, I would love for you to take a look at what I have in store for you. Deadliest Intuition is available wherever books are sold. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and tarot for the week of December 19th, 2021, particularly Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you're looking for Sunday, you can find that in written format on my Facebook page at author E-Ray Taronic. I do want to talk about 2 transits that went down on Sunday. So let's get into it. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So, first of all, which is wonderful news, an area that squares your sign is garnering healing. The planet asteroid, is actually an asteroid. Chiron is moving direct at 8 degrees in your sector of career and mastery. So, where you've been having issues with things that you master, skills that you have, now you have healing there. And it's coming in to heal your image. It's coming in to heal your first impressions. It's coming in to heal your soul, the way you feel about yourself and how you show up in the world. And it's also healing your relationships, the way your relationships see you, your first impressions with people you have relationships with, particularly in career or whatever it is you master. Okay, so that healing is wonderful for you. Those are the areas that it squares your image and your partnerships. And now that healing is coming in. Even in home and family, it directly aspects Libra. So if you have placements in your chart, I'd say between 5 and 11 degrees of Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra, you can expect that healing to be coming in, helping you look better, helping you to be seen better by other people. Now, also, in addition to that, you have blessings coming in. Your blessings are going to be healing you, healing that area of career and mastery through money and resources. So money and resources will be coming your way, allowing you to be of service to people, allowing you to make money during your daily routines. So it might be a daily routine of yours to garner some type of resources or money. Work through health. You can garner money or resources through health as well. Some of you are getting your 90 days on the job and getting your health benefits as well. And that's aspecting you. But those are some of the blessings that are going to come in because of this healing. So it's healing your finances blessedly, that you're making. It's healing. Blessedly is not a word, but bringing blessings to heal your finances and resources. Okay. You also have assistance and opportunities to heal behind the scenes through things that you've worked on in your solitude. Secrets that help you heal career and mastery. People will be offering you assistance to do that. This is your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. Okay, so you're healing things by working in your solitude, and it's allowing you to garner shared finances. Gemini and Aquarius are areas of assistance and opportunities. So you can garner shared finances, heal career, have the endings and new beginnings you want. Some of you are starting new jobs and things like that, things that you're passionate about in career. Sex and intimacy, if that's something you master, you could be, delving into that, have an opportunity to delve into that as well. So if you have placements between, I'd say 5 and 11 degrees of any of those signs, that's aspecting you. Now, also on Sunday, you have, and this is going to be there for quite some time. It's already been there for quite some time. It's just going direct in that sector. Chiron is. So you also have Venus. Venus is already in Capricorn, bringing you romance, finances, and pleasure pursuits through your relationships, because it's in your area of relationships. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you now with it going retrograde. Now, because it's going retrograde, you and a partner will be garnering money that you've been waiting for. Maybe even old ways of making money. You and a partner will be doing that as well. Old pleasure pursuits, things you used to like to do. You could be going back and doing those things. Old arguments can pop up as well. So you want to be mindful and watch out for that. Yeah. I mean, even old romantic partners could be popping up as well, because that is your area of partnerships. And with Venus retrograde, old people can surface, old arguments can surface, just all of that. And it's in your area of partnerships. Okay. So you want to be mindful of that. Let's talk about on Monday. Okay. On Monday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. And this is your area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to other people. You might be dealing with somebody there who's kind of either immature, or maybe there's some instability going on with somebody around you during your daily routines, or while you're at work. You could have some type of instability as it pertains to your health, or issues as it pertains to your health, even during your daily routine. So you want to be very careful with that. But there is assistance and opportunities there for you. So if you have placements between 25 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, this could be some type of lucky assistance or opportunity coming in to garner some shared finances, endings and new beginnings, sex and intimacy, things that you're passionate about through your daily routines. Okay. You might even be, delving into something you're passionate about. I'll just say that, during your daily routines. Whether it's garnering money, whether it's creating the endings and new beginnings you want, whether it's sex and intimacy, whether it is offers to assist you with health. It could be any of those things. Sagittarius is also your area of small pets. So you could be, buying a pet, or, having the endings and new beginnings you want with pets. Okay. Now, if you have any placements, because you have this lucky opportunity aspecting you. So I would say if you have any placements between 25 and 29 degrees of Aquarius, I'd even say Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay. Because some money could be coming in to you. It could be helping you through money, through career, and you could be garnering a lucky opportunity. This could be an opportunity that you thought you lost that comes back through for you. It could be money. It could help build your money, your reputation. It could be through travel. You could be rebuilding your status. It could have to do, with something where you have talents. Okay. In addition to that, because the moon in Cancer at 13 degrees is going to trine Palace and Pisces, this is about your talents. Okay, directly you, what you think and preach, your education and skills. Of course, it may cost for you to travel or deal with someone at a distance from you, but this is because of you, your morals and spirituality. You're bringing in a blessing if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Cancer or Pisces. Now let's move along to Tuesday. On Tuesday, your intellect and hard work can shine through with the sun in Sagittarius at 29 degrees. You just have to make sure that you're utilizing your intuition and handling things with diplomacy. That's going to be very important. Now on Tuesday, let me start shuffling these cards so I can get some messages for you. Now on Tuesday, Ceres is going to go retrograde. No, Ceres is already retrograde. Ceres is going to move into the area of Taurus, which is your area of, I'd say, friends, goals, and social groups. Okay, so you're going to want to nurture friends. You're going to want to nurture goals you're trying to accomplish. You're going to want to nurture your social groups, maybe even that you hang out with, you know. You're bringing some, especially if you have placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Taurus. That is aspecting you. Whoa, what is this going on here? Okay. All right. I got some messages here that I want to get into. Okay. Somebody is feeling like there is no justice here, either within a business organization or where it has to do with a mother figure. There is some sort of maybe this time to address a painful situation. It indicates some type of heartbreak, sorrow, or disappointment due to the loss of a relationship or ideal. You have to accept the situation knowing that something better will emerge in its place, but you're gonna have to maybe go through a grieving process or face something that's going on, because there's some type of issues or conflicts. You got the Five of Wands upside down. So that points to diversity. It points to avoiding conflict, agreeing to disagree. You might feel wronged or misled or witness others going through this. You might feel that you do not deserve the circumstances that you're going through or the decisions that people are putting on you. You're gonna need to make sure that you stay out of resentment as much as possible so that you can move things forward, even if you feel that justice is not being served in a certain situation. Okay, even and that could stand for some type of unfairness, dishonesty, or lack of accountability as it pertains to this business endeavor, or this mother side of the family or relationship. A decision is made that's not in your favor, or a situation just becomes unnecessarily complicated. Okay. Don't focus on who doesn't support you. Focus on those who do support you in this difficult time. And remember to judge yourself kindly and hold fast to your beliefs. Okay, that's what the angels, ancestors are prompting, are putting out there. You also have the moon at 26 degrees Cancer is going to oppose Venus and Capricorn at 26 degrees. So if you have placements between 23 and I would say 29 degrees of Capricorn or Cancer, this could be obligations to home and family, maybe conflicting. This could also be like you conflicting with one of your relationships over money, over romance, or over pleasure pursuits. Where to have fun, what to spend money on, things like that. You'll have those issues if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Cancer or Capricorn. Now, wow, both of these came out upside down too. What's going on with you this week, Cancer? Okay, you got the Hermit card upside down, so that stands for unpleasant bouts of isolation and loneliness. Need to be tempered with positive social time and supportive people. It could also indicate a refusal to learn from trouble or listen to advice, which can result in withdrawal from others or resentment and feeling anger. You know, being prone to over analyzing things, you know, over intellectualizing things. Something looking you might be looking so closely at something that you can't objectively see the big picture. So you want to be mindful of that, because that is causing your Three of Pentacles to be upside down, where you would normally have teamwork and rise in the rank amongst your peers, or get a new home, or get a new business location. It's upside down. So you got a lack of teamwork somewhere. You know, it might be in home and family. You got a creative block somewhere. Denial is getting in the way of your progress as well. Okay, you got to see the truth of matters. Work could be being neglected because you're over fantasizing other things and you're not focused on the right things. You might need to come on back down to earth, you know, and avoid sloppiness. Okay. And also don't focus on things that don't have any value. If it don't matter, it doesn't matter. You know, don't focus on things that have no value. All right, let's talk about Wednesday. On Wednesday, oh, did we talk about later on, like not Tuesday morning, but later on in the afternoon or evening, the sun is going to move into Capricorn at 0 degree. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these cards a few more times to see if they give me messages. If not, I'm going to give you the rest of the horoscope, and then I'm going to give you your messages from the other deck. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give you the messages from the other deck. Okay, so I think I talked about, if I didn't, just let me go back through it. With the sun in Capricorn, it's going to be there for 30 days. Well, it's got to move through 30 degrees from 0 to 29. So with the sun being there and lighting up that area for the next several weeks, partnerships are going to be a focus. The friction you're having with home and family and your partnerships, with the way you're seen, with your the way your first impressions come off, the way you come off to people, all of that is going to be in the light. It's going to be a focus. It's going to be under a microscope, you know. It's going to be apparent and evident. Now, you can heal things in career and the things you master because you have Chiron there going direct. But your area of Libra, which is home and family, you're going to have issues with some of your partnerships in home and family, and that's going to be a focus, a big focus. Okay. Now, you'll also have opportunities and assistance coming your way. The opportunities and assistance is through Pisces and Scorpio. So if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of those signs, you're going to feel this off rip on Tuesday. If not, you'll feel it as it comes through your nodes. But now that's long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. You'll have opportunities to travel with a partner. You'll have opportunities to express to you, or you'll be expressing opportunities to a partner, what you think and preach, morals and spirituality. You know, delving into new spiritual pursuits to partner with people. Romance, creative endeavors, and children is another area where you can garner relationships. People will want to partner with you romantically. People will want to partner with you creatively and hang out with you. Your children will want to hang out with you, you know, and have fun with you. You're going to have those opportunities highlighted within your relationships, you know. Yeah, you're going to have those relationships highlighted. That area of Scorpio with romantic partners, creative endeavors, and children is an area of opportunities and assistance. So you're going to have a lot of opportunities and assistance illuminated to you and your romantic partner, to you and your children, or because of your children, and to you and those people to partner creatively, or people to partner creatively with, okay? Now, as far as the blessings while the sun is there for the next several weeks, those are going to have to do with your area of siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors, neighborhood. People could be communicating to you, telling you the ins and outs of how to do things, and, you know, where you can, friends will help you accomplish goals from that area of Taurus. You'll be delving into new social groups and meeting new friends. You know, people are really going to want to be your friend, even if it's people coming back from the past. You know, I'm not saying all of them are good, but I mean, it could be even people that criticized you before, or that you criticized before, because that's that area of Virgo. So just be mindful of the people that you can have coming in. But people are going to be wanting to partner with you, and your partnerships will bring you blessings. Whether it's a sibling, a neighbor, a friend, they're going to be highlighting blessings to you. Now on Wednesday, there's a couple clashes here. Okay, the moon in Leo at 10 degrees is going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius. So a restriction or responsibility could surface for you. Maybe your friends want to hang out and have fun, but you have things to do. and you have to be able to voice that to them. Be assertive. Let them know you can't if you can't, because you have responsibilities already aspecting you where you need to be making some money or garnering some resources. Or maybe it's even that you need to pay for something. You want to pay for something, and then something else is coming in. You might even have a friend saying that you owe them money. Okay? And it's opposing your shared finances. You feel like I don't have that to give them. It could be like money issues, money fights over things you're passionate about. So on Wednesday, if you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Leo or Aquarius, you could have this happen. It could even be a friend asking you for money that you don't have, okay? Or wanting you to overindulge. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It doesn't have to be, but those are the two areas that are opposing each other, so it very likely can be. Now, you also have the moon in Leo, like 2 hours later. The moon in Leo at 11 degrees is going to square Uranus and Taurus. So, boom, this is something shocking hampering your worth. A friend, someone within a social group, or a goal you're trying to accomplish gets kind of undercut. Either you have to pay out some money, somebody is saying you owe them some money, or something is going on with some money or resources that you either are challenged with, that you lose, somebody saying you owe them, or you have to pop up and do something, work on something to garner this money or resources, okay? It could be either one of those, but yeah, I would be mindful of maybe having to come out some money, or somebody saying you owe them some money, or you maybe even a friend asking you for some money or something like that. But that's aspecting. This is right around Christmas time too. This could be you having to pay money out or give money to a friend, and to help them out or something like that. And it's like you weren't expecting to have to do that, and you might not be able to do it. If you can't, just say no. It is what it is. If you have placements in Taurus or Leo between, I'd say, 8 and 14 degrees, that's aspecting you. Now let's ask Spirit for cards as to what you're going to be dealing with for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What is Cancer going to be dealing with for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Okay, well, those two came out fast. Let me get one more. Give me the most clear and concise messages that will help Cancer on their path to their highest vibrational good. All right, so this is what we got here, Cancer. And so what you're going to be dealing with. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. And remember, we were talking about before, overanalyzing things, okay? There's somewhere where you need to make a decision on something. Wonderful news is on the way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. That's awesome. So you're going to get some good news coming into you. It could be public recognition, or it could just be success with something. When you make a decision to do something, it brings rewards your way. The illusion of being trapped. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in fear or worry. This is the ego card. You want to step out of your ego, Cancer. Okay? And maybe you even feel trapped because of your ego. Your ego could be creating the illusion that you are trapped in a situation that you're really not trapped in. It could be a situation that you're kind of causing yourself, like a self-imposed imprisonment that you can easily get out of if you drop your ego. Placing too much importance on material items. You could also be placing too much importance on material items, or getting caught up in weird fear or worry. When you fear things and you worry about things, you kind of bring those things about. So you want to come out of that, okay? Because thoughts become things. You can manifest troubles for yourself by continuing to worry and be in fear. Now, I'm going to take that because it came out. I'm going to ask for your most likely outcomes for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What are the most likely outcomes? Oh, wow, I already got 3 already. I don't think they want to give me any more. I'm going to shuffle like 2 more times. Yeah, because I felt like they wanted, yeah. Jeez Louise. All right, that's enough. I'm not taking no more. I'll take these 5. All right. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So you could be at odds maybe even with someone over spirituality. Maybe even you're looking for creative ways to approach like a spiritually minded community, or approach someone's spirituality, learning about it, mixing it with yours, or comparing it, to where you are being more open minded and you're doing the right things for the right reason. You also have the Princess of Winter, where you're being inquisitive and truthful, realistic and undiplomatic. Ooh, you want to be diplomatic. You don't want to be undiplomatic, because that can, you know, but you could find yourself being undiplomatic. Information that could help you, but which may be difficult to hear, which means somebody could be giving you some constructive criticism, basically telling you that you're wrong and you don't want to hear it. Okay. So that could definitely be aspecting you. Speaking the truth with kindness. Somebody could be speaking the truth with kindness to you, or you could be speaking the truth with kindness to another person, and it could be a child or an adult. So this could even be an adult child. Okay. But it definitely talks about speaking the truth with kindness. And even if somebody says something you don't want to hear, you're going to have to take in that truthful information, but just don't be undiplomatic about it. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So people you can trust are coming into your life. You could be raising your children a certain way, how you want them to be raised, to where your life is going to be fulfilled. You could feel fulfilled with family or friends, especially around Christmas time. It's the holiday and things like that. Now you also have the 10 of Autumn. Take steps to ensure your financial security, children or other loved ones. Making wise investments, planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So this is telling me basically you need to, if you have some type of money coming in, or if you do get some money coming in, I didn't get that card, but if you did, or even if you don't, you need to make sure that you put things in place for your financial security, maybe insurance, investments, and things like that. Maybe it's time to look at insurance and investments as well. Okay. Your next card says powerful, intuitive opportunity, epiphanies. So you're going to have some powerful epiphanies this week. Once you sit with the truth and realize the truth of a matter, you'll have a spark of epiphany. Okay, or an epiphany comes out of nowhere. Let go of worry and fear. Once you let go of worry and fear, that is when you can allow those intuitive messages in, but only when you let go of worry and fear. Otherwise, the fear will cloud your mind, and you're seeing it from a diluted perspective. Understanding the truth of a situation. So you might have to come to terms with something and just understand the truth in the situation, as opposed to playing the victim, as opposed to blaming, as opposed to not sitting down and really realizing the facts of the situation, putting yourself in someone else's shoes, then putting yourself in your shoes. And that's when you'll understand the truth of a situation. Just step out of worry and fear and come into the truth. I hope these messages helped. Okay. God bless you guys. And I'll see you Thursday, Cancer. Bye now. Retrograde here. Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Don't forget, Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating Legio Hunt this month. Our book of the month is Perfectly Fine Christmas. There have been plenty of reviews rolling in, but we would love to see yours. So don't hesitate to buy Perfectly Fine Christmas as a stocking stuffer, and even leave a review for Perfectly Fine Christmas, because we would love to hear what you think. And Legio would appreciate the support, most definitely. So definitely check out Legio Hunt and Perfectly Fine Christmas for the month of December. In addition to that, check out on Tuesday, since we're covering Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Don't forget to jump on over on Clubhouse and check out Diverse shelves. Oh, yes. Diverse shelves, definitely at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, especially if you're a reader. It's where you could talk about upcoming books that you're excited about. It's an open discussion. I actually really love that room. So definitely check them out, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Clubhouse, Diverse Shelves. If you're on YouTube or even Facebook, check out Robert's Reading Room and Reviews. He leaves very informative and entertaining reviews. And if you are a reader, you would definitely appreciate it. Last but not least, my novel, Deadliest Intuition, is my newest release. I would love for you to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do, of course. It is a psychological thriller. So if you're into psychological thrillers, I would love for you to take a look at what I have in store for you. Deadliest Intuition is available wherever books are sold. Let's get into the astrology. Okay, hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Irritatoronic here with your messages for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. Sunday, you can find on my Facebook page. I author Irritatoronic in written form. But like the video, subscribe to the channel, lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Let's get into it. Even though I'm not really talking about Sunday, I do want to go over a couple things that have to do with Sunday. So, number one, Chiron is going direct. Chiron goes direct in your sector of money and resources. Thank God. If you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, you could find new ways of making money, money coming into you, new jobs coming into you, you being of service to others. This is great for making extra money at work or getting new jobs, switching jobs, you know, taking on a new job, especially with the sun going into Capricorn, taking on a second job, you know, or making money through an avenue like, you know, remember we were talking about stocks and trading and different stuff last week. So you might be finding ways to make money through those avenues as well. You also might have some type of health benefits or resources coming in for health during this time, with Chiron being direct there. So it's healing your money all around. It's healing your worth, and it's healing your resources. Your areas of Aquarius and Gemini sextile this area. So you're also going to be gaining money and resources behind the scenes for home and family. Some of you might even be moving. Okay. You're going to be making money behind the scenes where everybody's not going to know about this money that you're garnering. Okay. That you're probably making in your solitude. The only thing squaring this area is your areas of friends, goals, and social groups. But like I said, hey, it's squaring that area, but Capricorn is there, Venus is there retrograde, and the sun is going to be there starting on Tuesday, I believe, earlier in the day. No, in the evening, Tuesday evening. But either way it goes, healing is aspecting that area. So it's healing friends, it's healing your social groups, it's healing your goals. It's trying to help heal the money between you and a romantic partner, between you and your child, your resources, you garnering resources for children, you garnering resources through your creative efforts. With that Chiron direct, it's healing those areas where you normally have friction with that Capricorn and Cancer, area of Capricorn and Cancer. And if you have placements between 5 and 11 degrees of any of those signs that I named, you're going to feel this, okay? Now, Venus also goes retrograde in Capricorn at 26 degrees. So this is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. And with it retrograde, old friends are coming back in the picture. Old goals are coming back into focus. Like I said, old jobs and things like that. It's squaring your area of money and resources. But like I said, you got good things coming in there because of that healing. But it's also squaring your shared passions. If you have things you're passionate about, you know, it might conflict with your friends, okay? Shared finances, if you're dealing with money endeavors with friends, you could find yourself getting into arguments or having to put more effort there to create the endings and new beginnings you want. So you want to be mindful of that area of Libra, okay? As it pertains to Cancer being retrograde there, because you could have money, arguments about money issues. Yeah, you can have arguments about money issues with friends. So be mindful of that. Also, sex and intimacy. That could be something you got to put a lot of energy in, as far as your goals, accomplishing your goals, especially if you're working too much. Now, I might as well tackle the sun too while I'm at it, because I'm talking about Venus, but I should also be just talking about the sun, because eventually the sun is going to come there on Tuesday. So I might as well throw it in right now. So that also means the sun is going to be illuminating that area of friends, goals, and social groups. And with it illuminating that area, then you're going to have, now you got the sun there and healing there. So your money, you're going to be able to garner some money. Even with the square, you might have to work for it, but you're going to be able to garner some type of money. Okay. The sun will help, and things can be healed, but you can still have those arguments about finances. So be mindful of that. Now, as far as your assistance and opportunities, because of the sun being in Capricorn and Venus being retrograde, you can see your areas of Pisces and Scorpio are where you can garner some type of assistance. Okay. First of all, you can sharpen your image through accomplishing goals and things like that. Utilizing your education and skills, what you think. Maybe even you have the opportunity to travel, to expand your reach or your message, because your friends help you to do that. With the sun there, it's going to illuminate all of those opportunities. And likely some of those opportunities are going to be from the past. They could be from people from the past as well. You might find yourself traveling to old places you've been to, maybe your old stomping grounds and things like that. So you could also find that you might need to update some of your education and skills as well. Okay. Old bills for school, finances, that can pop up, but you have assistance there. Okay, so look into some assistance, because you have assistance there. Now, as far as the blessings that are going to come in with the sun there, the sun in Capricorn, you're going to have, I'd say, blessings coming in through your relationships, because Virgo and Taurus trying this area, and you're going to feel this off rip on Tuesday. Starting on Tuesday, you'll feel this off rip if you have placements between 0 and 3 degrees of any of these signs that I've been talking about. Okay, because when the sun moves over into Capricorn on Tuesday, it's going to be at 0 degree. Venus will already be there, because it's coming there on Sunday, today. Venus going retrograde, rather, there. So that means romance, finances, and pleasure going to the past. That's the planet of creativity, love, compassion. All of that is looking toward the past and drudging up past issues and things like that. But your blessings can come in through Virgo and Taurus. So communicating with your siblings, with people in your networks of people, neighbors, neighborhoods, your relationships will help you to accomplish goals. Some of you are looking to move. You'll have people giving you tips about, where you can, I saw a house over here you can purchase that's for sale near me, and, different things like that. Or I know somebody who's, renting, one of my friends, because he's got to move down south and he's only charging this much, and all you got to do is keep up the grounds. Different things like that could be coming your way, because of those blessings. Now, let's move along to Monday. Okay, even though we talked about partially Tuesday because of the sun going into Capricorn, let's go into Monday. All right. Now on Monday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 28 degrees. So you might be dealing with somebody who's kind of immature. You might be dealing with some type of instability in your life in some way. But because, and I would say if you're dealing with some type of instability or somebody immature, you want to watch out for your areas of Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. It could be somebody in home and family or at work, if you have those placements between 25 and 29 degrees. But at the same time, the sun in Sagittarius is going to sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. So there's some lucky opportunity or assistance coming into you through career or whatever you master behind the scenes. It's a lucky opportunity behind the scenes. That's a secret. It could be an opportunity to gain back what you lost. It could be to accomplish a goal. But it's still some help nonetheless coming into you. Maybe you have to make a sacrifice for it, for this job or this extra avenue of making money, but it's still an opportunity there if you have those placements between 25 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius. And I'd even say Leo and Aries as well, just because they trine Sagittarius. Now, around 7 a.m. on Monday, the moon in Cancer at 13 degrees is going to trine Pallas and Pisces at 13 degrees. So if you have placements between 10 and 16 degrees, this is a blessing through the arts, through your talents. You can increase your money, your reputation. Travel could be indicated here. You could rebuild your status here. For you, this area of Cancer is your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So this is a blessing coming into that area directly through you or from you. Maybe you're the one who suggests, hey, we go out and have this good time, and now your reputation is renewed with your family, with a lover, with children, with someone within a creative sphere that you normally hang out with. It could be any of those things. If you have placements between that 10 and 16 degrees of Pallas or Cancer. Now, the sun is in Sagittarius at 29 degrees on Tuesday. Okay. And this is where your intellect and hard work can help you push through anything. But you need to make sure you're utilizing your intuition. Okay. This is going to be the same day that Capricorn, that night, Capricorn, the sun is going to move into Capricorn. So this is finding different ways to make money. This is gathering your resources. Wow, you got some great cards popping out here. Hold on. Let me see what this is. Okay, there's some type of rebirth. You're waiting to move forward, either with a Scorpio or you're waiting for some justice to come in with a rebirth. This is something. Why are these upside down? These shouldn't be upside down. Let's see. Yeah, there's something that's aspecting where you're moving forward with something. You could be moving forward with something in home and family and having a new beginning. And this could have been something that you were waiting for. Oh yeah, okay. All right. And maybe you were stalled because there were a lot of fights and conflicts, or there was some type of tension or conflicts, with you trying to have this rebirth or push something forward. And it could have to do with, because Scorpio is your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. So, yeah, maybe you submitted something and you're waiting, and it's kind of like tension while you're waiting through this. But there's going to be some type of clarity or raw victory is going to come into you, okay, and allow you to have that rebirth. And I would say your department of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach, morals and spirituality, on Tuesday, especially if you have those placements, either between Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries between 26 and 29 degrees. And even if you have placements, I'd say no, I don't want to say that. I wanted to say what I said. Okay, we'll keep it at that. Now, let's see. On Tuesday also, Ceres is going to go Ceres is already retrograde, and it's going to enter Taurus, okay, at 29 degrees. All right. And this can see you nurturing your money or your resources so that you can rebuild them. But you need to handle things with diplomacy. Taurus is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people and neighbors. So when dealing with neighbors, when dealing with siblings, when dealing with anyone in your networks of people, you need to make sure you handle conflicts with diplomacy. Okay, because that is how you're going to move forward. All right. If you don't, then there's going to be some issues there. Which I can already kind of see issues with some money here. You're trying to figure out how to balance your money or your resources in some way. But you've got the what is it, the Seven of Wands? Yeah, you've got the Seven of Wands, but it's upside down, which means you feel overwhelmed. Maybe you're experiencing a barrier or some type of resistance, and it's making you feel like giving up. Maybe you hit a dead end situation with people, with communicating with somebody. You know, maybe it's about over some money. It's conflicting viewpoints over some money, because it could even be a mother figure or someone within a business, because you got the Hierophant upside down. It could have to do with your mother or your mother's side of the family. Some disagreement, maybe it's some disagreement over money or some, opposing views or something like that. Hopefully the Oracle cards will tell us more. But you could be experiencing money wars. Yeah. Some financial setbacks or some money wars, arguments about finances, straining some type of relationships. Okay. So you want to be very, very mindful of that and not be getting into it, over money with anybody. All right. It looks like you're trying to go on some new journey, but it fell out upside down. And usually, when you're moving on to a new journey, there's always that aspect of naivety. But you got it upside down. So something is causing some type of immobility, recklessness, risk taking. Yeah. Proceed with open-minded caution, but don't be taking any risks like that. Okay. All right. Don't be naive. All right. That's very important, especially with, Series retrograde, that nurturing, entering that area of your networks of people, siblings, and things like that. You need to make sure that if you want to progress forward, you're taking care of your deeper needs, and you are the authority in your life as far as how you're going to move it forward and spin the wheel in the right direction. That you are being, you are driving this forward, and you are being the authority. Okay. Don't hold yourself in any self-imposed imprisonment. Okay. Find out more information about how to move forward, but keep your wits about you, because you want to research before you just go zooming forward with something. And then you got that Knight of Pentacles upside down too. And the Knight of Pentacles upside down talks about boredom, laziness, and disaction, or even dishonesty. Okay. It could be point to a schemer. This might be you. I hope not. But it could be somebody who's trying to get other people to do their work for them. You might put your trust in somebody who's all talk and no action. Hopefully this is not you. You might be succumbing to procrastination. Hopefully this is not you. And this is what's keeping you from your new beginning and your new journey. You got to be honest. Now, the moon in Cancer is going to oppose Venus in Capricorn at 26 degrees. So if you have placements between, I'd say 23 and 29 degrees of Cancer and Capricorn, for you, this is about friends, goals, and social groups. And it's opposing romantic partners. It's opposing your creative endeavors. It's opposing children. So, you could have some conflicts arise as far as your goals, either with a romantic partner, a child, or somebody that you hang out with in a creative sphere or deal with. A mentor can help you sort things out, somebody more experienced, but make sure you avoid conflicts if you want to get things done. That's very important. Okay. Now on Wednesday, the sun is in Capricorn at 0 degrees still. Okay. Now the moon in Leo at 10 degrees is going to oppose Saturn in Aquarius. Okay. So this is a restriction or responsibility popping up for you. If you have placements in, I would say, Leo or Aquarius, this is something popping up for you behind the scenes. This is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people, directly opposing secret, sacrifice, solitude. So you may have to find that you need to work, or that you need to be making money. You need to get something done. And then you got your friends in your ear like, come on, let's go do this, go do this. Let's go spend that. Let's go do that. If you're busy, let them know. Be assertive. If you can't do it, you can't do it. You don't have to argue, but you need to do what's important. Okay. You need to make sure you're handling your responsibilities. Okay. Don't let your friendships get you into trouble. Now, the moon in Leo, once it gets to 11 degrees, it's going to square that communication. Okay, so this is people at work. This is people you're of service to. This might even have to do with your health, okay, or your daily routines. It's opposing communication. So what this tells me is that, first of all, you need to make sure you're watching what you say to people, whether it's a sibling, a neighbor, or someone in your networks of people. And you also need to make sure that you're not speeding. Make sure you check your tires, check your travel arrangements. Make sure, even if you're riding around just around the neighborhood, you don't want to get pulled over. So make sure, if you do, that you have your license and everything on you, because you could get a ticket if it's hampering your worth in some way, because Taurus is about your worth too. And this is communication. It could be communication coming to you about a ticket. Heck, some of you could have even ran a stop sign or a red light, and that little camera up there dinged and saw you, and they mailed the ticket to your house. It could be any of those things, okay? It looks like you're going to be researching and looking within to try to find some stability to bring that happy family in, to garner new opportunities and new friends, or maybe even a new partnership your way. You're going to be looking for that. Let's see what else. So if you have placements between 8 and 14 degrees of Taurus or Leo, you can expect, kind of that, either a ticket or, maybe something, even maybe you even get sick from a sibling or someone in your networks of people, or a neighbor, and it hampers your health. Maybe you got to put a lot of work into going back and forth, driving back and forth to the doctor's office or something like that. It could be any of those things, okay? Now let's ask Spirit for messages as to what you're going to be dealing with for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? Messages of truth and clarity that will help Pisces on their path to their highest vibrational good. Okay, so for what you're going to be dealing with, okay, you got the Ace of Spring, which says it's time to take action, be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So you're going to be dealing with that. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Make sure you don't miss any good opportunities by focusing on something that's done and over with. Don't take people for granted. Don't take situations for granted. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. Commit to your spiritual growth. If you're going into new jobs and you need help or a mentor, ask. Find somebody who knows more information about it. And even going into this time, you need to strengthen your spiritual faith. So you need to be praying more, okay? Or strengthen whatever your spiritual faith is. Faith is of the utmost importance, okay? Now let's ask what your most likely outcomes for this week are going to be. Particularly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What your most likely outcomes are going to be. Okay, particularly Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because we're going to do a separate one for the remainder of the week. So let's see. I need one more card. Okay, there we go. So we got renewal. These are your most likely outcomes, by the way. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. If you can't forgive yourself, you can't forgive others. If you're too judgmental on others, others are going to be judgmental on you. Be very mindful of that, okay? You need to make sure you're praying, asking for clarity to understand your life purpose, review your past, and move forward in the present. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities and spiritual epiphanies. Wonderful. Meditation will help you to garner more information and increase your psychic abilities and your lineage as well, or like your standing, getting you closer to your higher self. Mugwort does that as well. You can put it in your tea. Let's see. You also got the Two of Spring, a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Great progress is being made. That's awesome. All right. So that is what I have for you this week. I hope you like these new cards. I do, because they give us some really good, clear messages as to what we're going to be dealing with. I'll see you on Thursday. God bless you guys. Bye now.